last time, you guys met with Dynasty War, with the collective council, or the council of the collective. You guys picked up your incantations and basically made a partnership where he was asking for help with Cassandra Volt, amongst other things that were happening in Hexwell regarding the Red Council, a missing tiefling, and a murder that you guys ended up piecing together. After a while, you guys ventured from the guild halls, and after meeting with Denistine, exploded in the street with this hobgoblin on the streets near Percy Puffon's store. John, you weren't there, but yeah. You were with Ellie, essentially sleeping, hanging out with her, just talking about catching up. After most of this basically happened, you guys then regrouped. You went to the library where you gathered a bunch of information, and then grouped back up and headed over to Cassandra's Manor, where you all eventually went inside, saw that everything was untouched, dust was riddled on basically all of the items, and it looked as if things had been not disturbed in a while. Orem was able to find a secret door that led downstairs, and by doing so has now led into what looks like this underground basement manor in Cassandra Volt's place. You guys walked through the left door, and in doing so ran into what looks like this like ooey muck, and you see these glyphs light up on the sides of the walls, and as that happens, you see this large monster manifest before you. And with that, I'm gonna need everybody to roll me some initiative.
We're level 4, right?
Nope, we're 5.
That's what I thought. Okay, I had it written down. I was trying to remember, like, 4 or 5.
Yep.
Dirty 20.
And you get to just watch for a moment. Yeah. 30, 20.
19. I rolled anointing.
Okay, what'd you get, Aura?
4.
19
with your
4. What'd you get? What'd you get, just so I know?
Oh, I didn't know he wanted me to.
Yeah, initiative.
Yeah.
Because I'm not there.
Oh, that's right. Because
I'm not there, I didn't know he wanted me to.
Forgot all about that.
Join at all.
Huh?
Pretty sure I'm unable to join at all.
Yep, you're good.
12?
Where'd I put my 12. Okay. You'll be in between. You still will act like it will be like making your way, because you'll need to make your way to them. What was like related? All right, now let's see. Here we go. All right. So now I will tell you that surrounding you, you see cobblestone walls. It's very cool. It's very dark. Beyond basically this creature, you just see what looks to be some pillar, but beyond that, darkness for the most part. You don't really see much beyond. And with that, here we go. So, what are you going to do, Gildor?
I'm going to cast my Summon on Dead.
Oh, did you finally
I
get
want
that?
it to be a ghost.
Okay.
And it'll be right. You put it right in front of it.
Yep. You put him right here.
You summoned him to die again.
Yep, so you summon this ghost.
And then I'm going to command him. He takes his initiative after mine, so I'm gonna move back into the corner
Okay, so you step back.
and back behind Jake.
So you're going right here.
Yeah,
Back my dragonborn.
and that's it. My bonus. I'm commanding it to attack.
Okay. Now as you do so, give me an acrobatics check to like make sure you can just maneuver through everybody okay, because this is a pretty tight-knit corner.
Actually, I don't think I can do that.
You can.
Running through models difficult terrain. I
Yep.
don't think I have the range to move to where I did though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, put me back on the other side. I couldn't have done it.
Alright. Alright, anything
And
else?
here is the attack.
Alright.
13 plus 8.
Yep, that'll hit.
And it needs to make a wisdom save.
Let me double check. But I think it's a 15.
You rolled a 15.
Mm-hmm.
It fails. And
Okay.
it's now frightened.
Let me make sure.
And it takes 12 damage.
Pretty good first round.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you're good.
Now, of course, I don't know how much health this thing has, but it sounds pretty good.
All right, cool. Yeah, you're good. It can be
frightened.
12 damage and frightened. All right. Anything else? You good?
That's it. That is my ghost's turn.
Oh,
Alright.
5, so like you
So,
did some undead
You
now.
summon the spirit, and that is it. Fuck this onto you.
For me to get to it, I would need to run.
Give me an acrobatics check, and it's difficult terrain.
That's gonna pass.
Yep, you're good.
Difficult terrain is minus
Half movement.
half movement.
Mm-hmm.
So you only have 15.
It's that square.
It's
cost
that
double.
square cost double.
Well,
It doesn't- yeah.
So effectively, if,
Right.
well, assuming you have
To move
you're
through
all
people.
through to
So I can only move here.
Yeah.
Here, I guess. Then instead, I will cast.
Oh, it doesn't last.
I was fucking thinking for like my next character. Next time we do another campaign, I was thinking like a witch hunter or something like that. I think like that sounds badass.
Don't get too ahead of
Wait,
yourself.
how many stars in difficult terrain did you
You
go
can
over?
almost kind of do that with what you're
Just
doing
one,
for
right?
multi-class. Kind of.
Yeah. I only have 15 feet, half movement. I have 30.
All right, so you're moving up.
Alright, so I'm gonna cast Guiding Bolt then on this
Alright.
dude. Range spell attack. There's a 12 hit.
No.
Miss.
All right. So at this point, you are kind of making your way into this manor. You notice that the door is ajar on the side, Perrin, and as you do so, you see small footsteps through the dust and the layers as you walk through. You notice that these are your companions. As you walk through,
We
you
didn't leave footprints. We were under the effects of passive
Oh, pass without a trace. Give me a survival check then.
8.
You look around, you're unsure, you just see the door open.
Not use
Then
stone.
you make your way
And we also
here.
closed the secret door back up.
Oh, so you want me to maybe try and...
No, that would have. Wait, how long does that last?
Pass without a trace? Last
No,
for
secret door.
No, there
Yes.
was no. There
You
was
just
a
closed
secret.
the door though.
Yeah, but
yeah.
it was like a part of a wall.
Give me
It wasn't like a
you're right.
door.
Give me a perception check
Alright.
or investigation.
13.
You notice that there's something ajar with the wall. Aside from that, that'll be your turn. You want to approach the wall?
Yeah, sure.
So as you do so, you see a large glyph that kind of illuminates because as you walk in and you just kind of walk right up to it, now that the door has been resealed, something is reactivated within the room. Give me an acrobatics check.
18 plus 7. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, you're good. So you see these spikes just very quickly as you move. You feel it right underneath your feet, and you quickly jump and jaunt out of the way. And you see these spikes from within the whole floor just whoosh, move up and then come down. You see the dust and air, all the particles just flood throughout the room.
I just say like, yeah, there's definitely something in this room every goddamn time with these traps.
Now, the elemental will go is going to swing right at nat 20 on the first attack into your
shit.
ghost. Into your ghost though.
Gotcha.
And then
Eats it.
Yeah, it could be worse.
Right.
100%.
As I said, he summoned it to die.
so that's 42 damage. The die. The dead.
Wait, it's a disadvantage.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
frightened.
It's frightened.
Oh,
yes.
that's right, true. 24 still.
Yeah, I'm alive.
Okay, 22 damage?
Yeah.
Okay, so it, and then the second attack going into it.
At disadvantage.
14.
That misses.
Okay, so you see it, and then you'll notice that it goes underground, and it'll slide through. You
It
feel.
can't approach me. It's frightened.
So then it will go here. Okay.
And now it's not frightened.
Yep. All right. And then yeah, that's it. So on to your.
Okay. I believe I'm gonna cast Fairy Fire. So I just need a line of sight on this motherfucker.
Yeah, you got it.
Cool. Then
I mean, you're in full cover if you wish to be.
I mean, yeah, I just
But I mean, you can kind of.
for the duration object. It doesn't. It just says it needs to be in my line of sight when I fucking cast. Actually, it's not even an object or a creature. It's just a fucking cube. So yeah, I'm gonna just cast a fucking cube of goddamn fairy fire over on that fucker.
Okay.
So make a DC 16 dex save.
I rolled a 15 plus 1. Oh, no, it's -1. Excuse me.
Ooh.
So it will work.
Yes. So all attacks have advantage against it.
So you throw it out and you see it just slowly, just kind of
Yeah.
get slammed by it.
He's gonna light up. He's gonna be like a nice green.
Nice green. So he's glowing.
Yep.
All right, Gildor, on to you.
That's my fucking. I'm gonna make sure I'm.
You want to move or anything? Yeah, you just
I'd love
pop
to
back
cover.
here.
Yeah.
Full cover in it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
I
going
need
to use
I need to maintain.
my ray of
Yeah.
intro. Okay. Oh, yeah, it is that.
Yeah, fairy fire.
Okay, so 9 plus 8, 17.
Yep. Yeah, that'll hit.
15. 15 cold damage.
15. Got you. All right.
And I'm gonna move behind our monk friend. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't see anything else. I was
Made sure.
I was
All right, and I did forget to go, so he will actually move up to here.
Oh, then I'm not gonna move.
He
I'm gonna
will.
move closer to this.
He will take his staff, and you'll see Denistine. Your spirit, it may not last through this, and he will bring down with a huge arcing swing in the wind, swirling with it. It will. Oh, it'll hit. Now, need to make a save. It will fail its save. I need you to make a dexterity save for your ghost.
Okay.
Because of this attack, it's going to do.
20.
Yeah, you're good. This is halved. You're gonna take 24 points of damage still. As he brings down, you see Denison. He brings it down, and then you see him take his staff, and he bends down in a slight stance with this huge arcane as it branches over his back. Looks like some defensive type of stance. That's the end of his turn.
Okay, so what hit my ghost?
Him, Denison.
Dynasties.
Our friend just hit my stomach.
No, he hit. It's like a line attack.
Yeah. So
And he can't get any. He
That
did.
piece of shit.
yeah. That
He
killed
warned
my
you.
ghost.
He warned you.
I mean, it's not even a line. It's like an arc. Like that's the only way you could have done it without hitting him. Like, what do you want me to do? I'm sorry, that's the name of the game.
Not just randomly kill your friend's summon.
Yeah.
Well,
It's just what he does.
what do you want from me? Jake wanted to bring him. You guys fought him.
Yeah.
You want him to be useful?
Yeah, by not killing my summon. Like, that isn't useful. That's being an ass.
That's a fucking level. That's a third level spell.
And I just lost it to fucking friendly fire?
I mean,
That's the game.
I mean, I can move it up 1 if you want. Then he's still gonna take it. I don't even have the movement to go anymore. He can hold his attack if you really want me to.
Yeah, because that's
All right, he'll hold
an
his attack.
expensive spell.
It's fine.
But no, it's too late.
No, it's all right. Are you sure?
Yeah.
I mean, I can take it back.
I'll take it back, but like,
Yeah,
fuck.
put him back.
Jesus.
I didn't think it was gonna die. I didn't know how much HP it had. I'm just.
It has like 18 health.
Yeah.
He doesn't know that. He's just playing, man. All right, here we go. He's gonna hold his next action.
Just wait for me to fucking hit it with the ghost and then kill it.
Well, now you need to tell him that.
Dark the Strange
So he looks at you.
Yeah.
I'm holding my attack, Gildor.
Your ghost is in the way.
Yeah. I do AOE.
Where's your accent?
Anything else, Gildor?
It's really weird. It's
it.
almost like
All
a
right.
My
So-
ghost, my ghost is going to hit him now.
Okay, so roll for an attack.
That fucking hits.
Yes, that hits.
That's fucking.
And it means a 16 wisdom save.
He passes it.
Damage. He takes 11 damage.
Okay. All right.
Necrotic, if that means.
Got you. All right, now you give me a investigation check.
Yeah.
14.
All right, so as you look, you notice that this wall, as you peer upon it, after jumping out of the spikes, you look along this and you see that there is a small, like, line in a crack. You notice that it has not been, let's say, disturbed recently, other than you see two marks that slide along the wall. Grooves, marks of the door or something scratching. You notice that there seems to be some sort of crack, and as you do so, and see that as you kind of peer in and align your eye with the wall, something's like jutting out about a quarter
Is
of
it
an
like
inch.
straight from the floor? There's like
Not so much on the floor. It seems that there's a little bit of a gap where the wall would normally meet the molding of the floor in most housing. This one, there's like a small gap where it would almost like sift, out towards you, and then maybe slide along the wall in some manner.
okay.
Yeah, as long as I maintain concentration up to
Yeah.
So okay, I see the glowing room cracked.
The glowing rune was just from what looked to be the trap of you moving through that
just trap,
activated.
okay.
Right now, there's nothing glowing.
Okay, so I'm gonna start feeling maybe like where I saw the little gap.
And that, when you run your hand along, it activates. You notice that the door just kind of sifts out magically, just kind of almost like a loft, no hinge. And then in a moment, you see it just automatically slide. And that is where the grooves have formed. As it slides, you now see the small doorway open. You see a small stairway that leads down into darkness.
Okay.
Do you take it?
Yeah.
Okay. So you take it down. Now, you make your way to here. That is the end of your turn because the stairway is about the full of your movement.
That's fine.
Okay, the creature. Adrian, go. I skipped you. Go.
So before, his ghost was not in my way. Regardless, it's a ghost. He wouldn't hinder my movement, would he?
Well, and it's also only one square, right?
He's just here.
So before, he wasn't. So I'm just gonna step up. Bonus action, Thunderous Smite.
Oh shit.
And then I'm gonna attack this dude at advantage. That's a natural 20.
Oh! Bringing it down. Here we go.
Get rid of the level 2 smite this.
So, okay.
Holy
You
shit.
can reroll ones, can't you?
5, yeah.
There you go.
So
There
10,
you go.
15 with
Oh.
my weapon.
Fuck.
Yeah.
And then Thunderous Smite is another 2d6. That's
Oh my
another
God.
10, so that's 25 total so
And
far.
doesn't it say that, doesn't it do double damage to things in armor and rock?
Thunderous Smite?
Yeah.
And what's the damage?
Currently 25.
Currently 25.
And what's the thunderous damage?
The Thunderous damage right was 10.
10. And your
so it'd
total.
be 20.
Okay,
20
so
Thunderous
20.
damage. 30 damage from my sword.
Okay.
And I'm about to use Divine Smite.
So 60 from your sword, or did you already double it?
that was double.
Okay, so you got 50 total.
Yep. I'm
Okay.
gonna Divine Smite.
All right.
I can reroll a 2. Another 9 damage.
59.
Oh, another 18 damage, just doubled.
Okay,
And then-
so 68.
68 total.
Mhm.
Yep. I have a second attack.
Okay, now
my
you
God.
notice as this first attack and the echoing of this thunder just coughing through this body, you see it just almost obliterate through the
Holy
doing
shit.
way more damage than you anticipated.
Paladin.
Weakening. You see it, this thunderous smite. It does more damage than you thought. It seems to be weak to this. And not only did you do that damage, but you're going to do an extra. How much was your thunderous damage? 20.
20.
So you're going to do an extra 10 more damage on top of that. So you're going to do 79 damage in your first strike. And as you see it, you see the middle section just
Oh, and all the thunder smite, is it also like
splittering and just splattering through this
Yeah.
Do I
creature.
hear this is like
It's
a
audible.
thunderclap?
That you
Yeah, he
do.
has it.
That you hear like this huge clap through.
Do I know
Now,
any
Would I hear
direction?
that?
You would actually. They don't necessarily. Now, you're. Give me actually, because that would have caused like. Give me a perception check. You're the only one. Not you. Not yet. You.
16.
Easy, Seth. You're almost there. I promise. Yeah, he's like, I'm ready.
Put me in, coach. Put me in.
16.
Okay.
I'm ready.
So as you look, you have dark vision.
Yeah.
You can see to about here. As you look,
I know.
you notice that you see almost what looks to be some sort of dark, large like closet, or maybe like sliding wall or something. You're not quite sure. It's dark. You see like lines up and down, bars possibly, and then what looks to be like a bench or some sort of desk. On top of it, you see things on top of it. It's about all you can make out. Just dark, shadowy things.
You're thinking of Shatter.
Is there anything else?
Shatter.
Yeah,
Second
Shadow
attack.
attack.
Let it rip.
Thunderous Smite. It just.
Well, Shatter does.
if
Can
the-
do thunder damage?
If the
14,
Thunderous
20, 22 to hit.
Yep.
on a Thunderous Smite, if the target is a creature, must succeed on a Strength saving throw or be pushed 10 feet away.
9,
Um,
another 14 damage.
so that's,
Okay.
That's all Thunderous
Wow.
Smite does.
So you see this creature just literally just get
I just did
blown
93 total
away.
Yeah, you're a paladin. Don't. Yeah.
Crushed, just
Crit.
parts and
You're a paladin
bits.
crit.
Mud just slide. You see just caked. Now you, this Denistine.
Is it dead?
No.
Okay.
4 on his
It is a creature.
Yes.
Okay. You have to make a strength save, beat 14, or you're pushed 10 feet away from me and knocked prone. That was Thunder's.
Yeah.
Wait. What is your weapon?
It's a long sword.
It's not magical.
Two-handed greatsword.
Is it a magical weapon?
Mm-mm.
That matters. Part of your weapon attacks
Probably would have.
do not do quite as much damage.
That's only. Yeah, that's a difference of 7 damage.
Because my armor is the only one that has like the magic.
So he's still doing 80 some fucking damage.
Yeah.
Right. I'm just making
All
sure
the magical effects of the
effects
attacks
were
don't
still
get
right.
fucked.
I'm
Yeah.
just saying. Well,
So
I mean,
-7 to whatever you did.
80.
It's alright.
87.
anyway, I'm just.
Did you pass the strength save?
No. No.
Okay, you're
No, I did
pushed
not.
10 feet
Natural
away
7.
from me.
Okay, so you see it, it's going to slam right into this. I need you to roll me 3d6. As you see this creature, as it slams into this pillar, you see the mud and the mud just start splattering out.
What are you doing?
It was 1s.
1 and 2s.
Oh.
Well, that's a 1.
Is that 3?
Okay.
What was the first one? 14. Another 14.
Okay.
And
So-
it's knocked prone.
Alright, it cannot be knocked prone.
Okay.
But, yeah, so you slam all that damage. Sweet mama.
You
Alright.
done? Fucking hell!
My goodness. Alright, Orm.
So you
I don't know
went
if
John,
someone
then
gets
you were
me.
like, oh, I skipped Jake, and that was all Jake's turn.
Uh-huh.
So now isn't it the creature's turn?
Creature's turn.
Yep.
Okay.
You're right. Not knocked prone. Alright, he's shifting, and he's going to go back out of sight, and you see him just disappear. You see him mold into the earth, and then just let him go. As he goes back towards this way, you
So
see the
he's still
mud
glowing.
start murmuring. I was about to say, and you see the glow beneath part of the ground, and then he just kind of, and then you see almost in like 2 beams, he almost like separates out, and you see as if it's almost trying to like regrowth in like different forms, almost possibly. All right, so
Yeah, he is shedding dim light in a 10-foot range.
yep.
So he is.
Now it's on you, Orm.
Can I see him at all?
You see what looks to be very faint glowing things about 40 to 50 feet off in the distance. And as you look, you now see what looks to be something next to what looks to be like maybe a desk or some sort of bed, possibly. You're not quite sure. And next to it is like some sort of chained or bigger structure next to it. You see it very faint off in the distance. Seems to be off in the far wall.
Okay, you said it was about 40, 50 feet?
Yeah, from where you are, you're. Yeah, 50, maybe even 60.
That's fine. Then all I really need to do is I'm gonna reach into my bag of ball bearings, take a
I
couple
got
out.
you. I got you.
Oh yeah, I just needed to actually see because I at an angle I literally can't see.
Oh, I got you.
Yeah, it's just
I got you. I got you.
All right, then I'm gonna reach in, grab a couple ball bearings, use my bonus action to cast Magic Stone,
Okay.
and then I'm gonna just use my action to toss one of them. I can toss it 60 feet at one of the creatures.
Okay.
Yeah, they're still glowing from fairy fire, so it has
Yep.
advantage.
So you just kind of pop out. You go right.
18 to hit.
I'll say It's not an advantage because of the pillar and your two little individuals here.
Okay.
So just, what was your first roll?
10 plus 8.
Okay,
18.
so you throw it and it kind of just drops into it. What is the damage?
It would be a magical piercing damage.
Okay.
What? A
Yep.
fucking amount. Sweet, max damage. 11 magical piercing damage.
And as it kind of, you see it kind of mucking as it splashes into this, you see it is starting to form once again.
blood.
And as the glowing forms, you see next to it some sort of like creature in this cage slumped onto the ground next to it. As you see the light illuminated from this fairy fire, it's very faint, but you see something off in the corner. Chained from the top in a square, very small. Almost like a 1 by 1, maybe like 3 feet by 5 feet. Cell. You notice that it's barred, and the individual is kind of slumped down on the ground, just kind of laying against the walls.
Okay. I'm gonna use 5 feet to duck back behind cover.
Yep, so you just walk.
Back to full cover.
Alright. Now, Gildor.
Okay, that's it.
How far away is it from me?
The 80 feet, possibly?
Yeah, I can hit it with Ray.
You can't see it
It's still. How can I not see it?
because of this pillar. From where you're at, you need to get up in here, at least, to be able to see
When I
it.
move over there.
Alright, so you make your way up about behind your ghost.
And I'm just gonna. Do I get advantage still, or is it?
Yeah, you can get advantage.
5,
Oh, that's 20.
Oh shit, part 2.
Fucking 8 damage.
So you and you slam into this creature with magnificent. What was your attack?
8 cold damage.
Freezing 1, and as it does so, you see it start cracking. One stops forming. The other one, it seems, resets as part of the force, and the other one starts growing. And you see what looks to be the larger of the second two, pushing most of its force into one of the other two. The one you froze seems to have halted. The other one growing now much quicker out of the mud and dirt. Anything else?
I want my ghost to
Yep.
move 40 feet.
Alright, so we're just gonna get this. Alright, so as it moves up, you can get to here, and now you see this mud
Is that in melee range?
individual here. Yes, it is. This here, you see barred and chained in a box that is a small little cage. This individual, which most of you cannot make out, but from now you can just see something with laying next to the cage a shield and some sort of mace or club.
So 13 plus 8.
Yep, hits.
So it needs to roll a wisdom save again.
Fails.
11, and it's frightened. Yeah,
Okay.
it's extra.
And with that, you see the one die. This subsides. You now see a large form of like muddish dirt that is starting to form up out of the other one. The one that you have initially attacked has now died. This now second one forcing up out of the mud is starting to happen. Not quite yet though. Undo you, fuck this. You see it starting to emerge, and now you see this creature or individual in this cage next to this ghost, barely illuminated by the glowing of this fairy fire.
How far away?
30 feet. You can go.
Put me up right. So you
5,
said there's an
10,
individual in a cage,
Yep.
and there's the muddy mess on the floor.
Yep, starting to grow about
Starting.
right here, right next to you, right in front of you. It's about 5 feet tall, and you can see it starting to manifest into what looks like another earth creature or something.
Can I quickly just ask this person, who are you?
You turn and you look. Give me a Constitution saving throw. Oh.
18 plus 3.
So you feel as you look, kind of feel your breath come into you, barely awake, very tired. You feel weakened. Something is taken over a lot of the power and the strength that you have. But you turn and now you see a illuminating, glowing dirt before you with these individuals that are kind of shadowy moving throughout. And now you see this red dragonborn peering at, which is now a red tiefling. What do you do? And he says,
Life active.
Will you help us?
I'm in the cage.
If I can get you out, will you help us?
Yes.
all right, so
Is there a
give
lot
me
in the-
give me an investigation or perception. So perception if you want to just look, and then what do you want to do? That you re-roll it. What do you, is it bad?
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
What I want to do is like if there's like a lock,
There is a lock.
I just want to try to break it.
Okay, roll an attack.
With my sword.
Yeah, just roll an attack.
Yeah.
Yep.
All your big dick energy's out now. So
14.
14, that'll hit. Now roll damage. You swing and you slam into this
11.
11. As you slam into it, you hear clang, and it echoes, does not break. You see it kind of shatters a little bit, but under the weight, it does not. Now I need you to roll me a d20 for your weapon to see if it holds up against slamming it against steel iron. Starts somewhat crack. You see the tip, bink, falls off, and a small crack starts going down the right side of the edge. You think if you hit this into something hard a couple more times, it could possibly
Should I
shatter?
roll an extra fail?
Not yet. Yeah, you might as well. Roll your initiative. You can
So
have it.
extra attack, I'm gonna hit it again.
Okay.
Plus 3.
Fucking javelins can be used as many.
22, dude.
Minus
I mean,
22.
it's
Roll your damage.
a normal greatsword. It's not
17.
magical. So you can just go buy another one. Or upgrade.
7 plus 5, 13 damage.
Okay, now roll a d20.
18.
So, pull it up. Even though it was a little jaunty and kind of holding on, it's alright.
You actually bent it back a little
Yeah,
bit.
exactly. Alright, so,
Did I break?
yes, you see the lock just kind of, and it falls off, and then the door. Now you want to open it?
Yeah.
So you kind of break it off, and the chains, and you rip it open. You see him, you just kind of fall over. As you see now this tiefling just very weakened, his life kind of coming back to him. But you notice as you now are kind of near this desk in this area, you feel something pulling your strength. And you feeling this new source of strength from this crystal you felt recently and this like drain on you. Really heavy. And as you get close, I need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw. You're going to take 2 more points of corruption.
Damn.
You're now at 5. I need you to roll me another Constitution, and this is a disadvantage.
Fuck.
11.
You take 2 points of exhaustion. At this point, you immediately feel the weight not only of your own gem, but the weight of some of the nightmares and dreams you've had. And as you get closer, the weight's too much. This entity or whatever is in this is weighing on you, and now you can see the effect of someone being chained into this cell for so long near this. Something is sucking the life force literally from you. It's literally exhausting you as you're standing here within seconds.
the one gem to rule them
Now,
all.
Perrin, you come in. As you do, you look to your left, you look to your right. You see darkness around you, but you see just a door that is slightly open to your left. Has not been closed. What do you do?
Well, I mean, I feel like I would have heard that thunderclap from hell.
100%. You would have also heard a lot of moving and scuffling around, although it is quite big and you're underground, so it's quite insulated. If the door wouldn't have been opened, it might not have even been heard, but you do kind of hear it just kind of
Right now,
echo
you don't get
through.
two. Right. But if you get like a
Um,
or you'd have disadvantage on all those. And then
I'm gonna go for the middle door.
Going in? Alright, so you make your way up here, you see a slightly open door, you going in?
Oh no, I'm gonna go for the middle door.
Oh, the middle door? You see a locked door.
As
As you do so,
No,
it is
you have
steel.
speed have and disadvantage on the ability.
You see a steel door, and as you do so, you see a huge lock. And as you walk closer, you see a large glyph illuminate. Give me a dexterity saving throw.
9.
You take. Oh god,
78 points of damage.
this is gonna fucking hurt. I'm just gonna be honest. You're gonna take 25 points of fire damage as you see from 3 different directions, multiple outlets within the wall in a quick manner, and then rip back in. Give me a perception check to even see if you can see where these even came from with how fast they happened.
Nine.
You look and it was too quick. Within the fire and how quick it was, you're not sure. You see that it was possibly on the walls, you think. Now, you have your movement, you walk up to the door. As you look, you see that this is not only possibly magically glyph, but you also can tell it's locked. As you look, it's very sturdy. There's no gap underneath, no cracks all the way around. It's completely sealed in what you can tell a very thick and well-made door. The other two from the right and the left, possibly not quite as made or well made. Do.
Well, I can't do anything, I don't think, to it, because it looks like it's pretty thick and all that, and the lock, I don't look like I wouldn't have anything to open that. No. I'm gonna go back to the door.
Back over here.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you make your way about to
That's enough of my ass
here.
getting toasted. I'm gonna go this time.
Yep, and at this moment you now see Orem very faintly off through the darkness.
Wait,
At
don't
this
we have
point,
like a half rock trap just like...
Hey, there's an ice trap.
oh, it's not there yet, but
No, I thought it was still on because
Half
it's like
of it
still
was.
next to
it
it.
is.
Yeah.
But
I'm pretty sure it's like glowing invisible.
he doesn't know that.
No, he doesn't need to attack. He
Right.
sees it.
It's the creature's turn, and then it'll be my turn. At which point I'll go. "Yeah, ice."
So, is there anything else? I'm waiting on Parrot. You good? You done?
Yeah, I don't think I can do anything.
All right, cool. So at this point, you notice in front, right here, as you kind of come back, you see. I need you. You see a different creature, different manifests in front of both of you. And at this point, you see it take both of its arms without its legs even being created yet. And it. I need both of you to give me athletic check or acrobatic saving throws. Dexterity
miss my
saving
ghost?
throws. What?
It was close enough for that.
No.
Does that save?
Yep.
Still have my goat.
16.
Woo! Doesn't matter if I get that mild.
Okay. Alright, so you are good. You fail. So you get latched, and you see this mud just start, and it starts encrusting you. It goes up over your neck, and it starts choking on. I need you to give me a constitution save. You start literally choking on mud
I
and
had
dirt.
disadvantage.
Yeah. 14.
Good. Even though it starts building up, you kind of quickly just push through, and you're managing to barely push away some of the mud from your throat and your face, barely staying aloft. Your movement and everything currently is halved. That is, we're gonna do an attack to you. Yeah, half. Okay.
Yeah. It's half. Yeah.
Okay, so 22.
What?
22.
Did
It's
it?
gonna hit. Yep. All right. Then it's gonna swing in, and it's gonna do 22 points of damage. And that is the end. Orem, onto you.
Cool. Is this one glowing still?
Yes.
Okay.
This is like it kind of.
I didn't quite long. All right. Cool. Do I notice Perrin walking up?
Yep.
I'm gonna go ice trap. And then I'm gonna.
What?
Yeah. I'm gonna point at the ice trap, go around, wait, disable half of it, go around, and then I'm fucking. There's a bunch of fucking dudes in my goddamn way.
It's dudes
There's
galore.
lots.
Here,
of
Denistine
No.
is just
Yeah,
gonna
sausage
move
fest
up
super
Oh
here.
yeah, we forgot about that.
Well, he's afraid now. He got yelled at by Gildor.
Yeah. Don't kill my ghost, you bitch.
Friendly fire, dog. What the fuck?
Okay. So if I go up one in front and one left of Gildor,
Yes, you want to go like.
could I toss a stone with advantage? Or is there cover, maybe? You have cover from
Yeah,
these
it'd be
guys?
covered. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, cover
I mean,
doesn't get rid of your.
It's just
Right.
yeah, it's just plus 2.
Yeah, you're good.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna just toss another fucking stone.
All right, so you're just.
9 and 11, so
That'll miss.
11, no,
Oh.
plus 8,
That'll hit.
19.
Yep.
So 4 plus 5 is 9 magical bludgeoning damage.
Yep. So you slam into this one, and you notice as it does so, its legs are starting to manifest. The glow, as it rips inside part of the mud, it sees something. And as a reaction to what you did, it sees that this glow, something's off. You see it separate part of the mud from it, and it just transfuses some of it out in the glow, and part of the instinct or the inside of it just throws away, and you see part of it just get thrown onto the wall. The glow subsides. It's like something within this element has changed. Now the glow from green has turned to like a light purple. As you see the creature almost change its properties. It starts hardening in a way. Now its legs, you see its arms start like forming up with like shell-like exteriors. And as it does so, it rears back and with 2 like almost thundering fists is gonna slam into you once and you once. Ooh, that's gonna be a 11 to you life.
18.
Nope, and a 22 to you.
Of course.
15 bludgeoning damage. And that is the end of his turn.
No, it's the end of my turn.
Yildor.
I'm gonna attack with my ghost.
Okay, so you move it up.
Is it still an advantage?
Yep.
With her?
Oh no, it is not.
It's not. Swing turn.
That'll
That
hit.
hit.
Yep.
Needs to make a wisdom save.
Got you. 8. Fail.
Yeah, it fails. It's frightened. It
Okay.
takes 11 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. All right.
And then there's me.
Yep, I was about to say, you're gonna do
I'm
your
what
shit.
Toll of the Dead.
How far is Toll the Dead? 60 feet? Well, no, you're...
About 60 feet.
You're damn close.
Yeah, you're good.
Okay, so Toll of the Dead.
What's the save?
16 wisdom.
No.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Fuck
And that one.
It takes 20 necrotic damage.
20? Yeah, you see that as it crusts and crystallizes, it almost seems as if it shrugs off part of your attack. Not quite affected as much as you would think. Is there anything else?
That's it.
Okay. Life. On to you.
Okay, I am going to cast Sacred Flame at the
Alright.
dex save of 15 to take it.
Bill, what's your spell attack? Bonus?
No, it's just that save.
Oh, it's just
Oh,
save
no,
it.
this is-
Yeah.
Okay, so it
So
fails.
you
So you're
failed, so
good.
now you take damage.
Yep.
I think it's like, what? Is it 2d8 for Sacred Flame?
Yeah,
2d
2d8.
something. 2d8 level 5.
Root.
5 do that.
Yep. Your
No, he doesn't. If it's is it a cantrip?
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, it's just.
Oh,
it's
it
just,
is, okay.
It's just 2d8.
2d8, so was that 5? Alright, so you take 5 damage. And that's fire?
Radiant.
Radiant, okay. That does more damage than you think. Alright.
So fire does more
Anything
damage
else?
than you thought.
Radiant didn't work.
This one's different than the one before. Alright. Anything else? You want to move or
Say
anything?
your smite. Without anything coming. Yeah.
I would like to move
It changed.
10 feet
Yeah,
away.
That's
right.
why it's
from
different
the,
now.
That's what I
from the
was
creature.
Say what now?
10 feet away from the creature.
You'll get an attack of it. I'll attack you. Okay.
Decent even.
Alright, so fuck this on you.
Am I still entangled?
Yes, I need to. You can give me a strength check.
I mean, you're kind of close enough to hit it.
I can
can't
Is he
move.
restrained?
attack?
Is he restrained or?
I can still attack though, right?
Yeah.
'Cause I'm
Yeah,
right
chop
next
that
to him.
fucker's arm off.
Oh, okay. So would my disadvantage on attack rolls negate the advantage that he has right now? Like would I just roll a normal attack? Because he's at disadvantage from the fiery.
No, that's gone.
That's
Right.
gone.
It is gone.
Yes.
It's gone.
That's why he's now taking extra radiant damage. He went from that green goo, he threw it away, and now it seems as if something is hardened and he's almost like a purplish hue, hardened in shell. Something has changed. The makeup of the creature. Something different.
So the fiery whatever. It's
My
called.
fairy fire?
Fairy fire.
No.
you know.
So, oh, okay.
Yep, that's gone.
And then I'll bonus action branding smite, and then go in damage. 13 plus 8, or
That'll hit. Alright, now,
21 to hit.
as you go and you swing, give me a constitution save as you feel part of this muck start creeping back up as you have now taken a chance to hit, subsided from your suffocation.
9.
9. You start. I need you to roll me 2d6, and that's the damage you take plus 4.
4, 8.
8. Yep, that's it. So you take that, and you start, but you can still see, and you still fall through. You attack him again?
Well, I haven't rolled my damage.
Oh, go ahead, sorry.
So that's 17 damage from my sword, plus another 6 damage from branding smite,
Okay.
which is radiant damage.
Does
Branding smite. is
a lot
radiant
more damage than you thought, and you see that this creature seems to be getting weaker. As it turns, is there anything else?
Does branding smite have an effect?
It says it becomes visible if it is.
It'll matter because John wouldn't be able to really see it, but now it's visible, so that's
Oh, it
good.
says and the target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius. It
That's
can't,
big because
can't
Perrin
become
wouldn't have
invisible.
been able to shoot it from him coming
Okay,
up.
so this target sheds.
It's just
light.
humming, just as.
Yeah,
Alright, so, Perrin,
that'll be my turn.
on to you.
Move around the ice trap first.
Yep, so you dance around it as you get to here, you're fine.
Yeah, get me right up there.
So
That
you wanna
should be
move here?
within, yeah, that's
Oh,
like
you're
within
good.
150 feet, right?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Alright, I
Okay.
see him. I'm like, what in the? Hi guys.
And you notice that everybody's just kind of slamming into this. You see a random tiefling with the shield light shining off his now acquired shield and weapon, and all hell's kind of just
I'm
broken
just like,
loose
oh,
down
I'm
here.
fine, usual. Okay, I just grab a bow. Well, first, I'm gonna favored foe,
There you go.
and then
And you're gonna Beyblade.
he's a shoots a blade, Beyblade.
Alright, you tagging it twice?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw the first shot,
Alright.
and it's 21.
Yep, that'll hit. And then second attack? Just roll both of them, then one
might as well,
damage.
What the fuck? I'm so
No, no,
goddamn dumb.
yeah. 9 plus 7.
Holy shit, I
That'll
know
miss.
that.
The
Okay, so
16.
first
So the first one, that'll slam into it as you notch back and you see it just kind of impact and seep into its kind of purple tinted mud.
Plus 3.
Until 6.
10? Okay.
10 piercing.
Alright. It strikes, and you see the creature starting to become quite weakened. But now it is its turn. You'll see it. It will glide. It will go underneath the ground, and in doing so, it slides. And we'll go right here. I need all of you, even your ghost and Denistine, to make a strength saving throw as you all feel the mud whirl in and almost like a whirlpool vacuum pulling you in towards the creature. You feel this mud just pull up and in. Oh, God.
17.
Ooh, you're good. Even though the corruption and the weight, you feel it, you still, you hold strong.
17.
You as well. You stand next to each other, bracing each other through it. Your newly acquired possible friend helping you in this battle. Oh, you didn't need to. He's dead?
Well, he can also go intangible, but I don't know if he'll let me do that.
What do you mean?
He can like walk.
Yeah, that would work. Like it would just go right through it.
Yeah.
If it sees it coming, it would just
Yeah.
ethereal, and you just see the muck just, just wave right through it. Yeah, that's fine. And as it goes, you then Both save. Let's see what Dennisteen, he fails. So he gets pulled in and takes quite a damage. Oh! As he gets pulled in. As he does so, you see him and he takes part of his hand and he just boom, slams and he starts throwing muck and mud around the room. I need everybody to make a dexterity saving throw, and I need to know if you are lower than 18.
Yes.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah, everybody.
I've got 6.
Okay.
I failed.
If you fail, you're going to take 20 points of damage. If you pass,
22.
you're going to take half that, so you're going to take 10.
I
So
would have
you
been down either way. So
You're-
I'm
Unconscious?
unconscious.
All right, so you...
Am I
You fall.
like tangled
How much was
unconscious
it?
or?
Oh, yeah, you would
Just
be...
standing up
Yeah,
on
you're
how
just...
much-
you're just
How much is it?
and you see it just like a big old freaking turd almost encrust
Like
you
a
over.
cocoon.
Yes, yes. All right. And then that is the end of the creature's turn. Orem, onto you.
I wasn't expecting him to actively approach me.
Oh, it moved.
What is my ghost take damage from that?
Yes. If it
It's
didn't,
dead.
it's dead.
Oh, and I probably would have failed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna fucking walk up.
They did good though, dude.
I'm gonna attack that motherfucker.
All right, so you make your way up and you.
Can I get? Is there a way I can get into a square so I can get a +2?
There's a problem
From what's his face?
You can go either one of these two.
Okay, then I'll take one of those. That's fine.
What?
You were frightened, and you approached my ghost.
It's different. It's
It was
changed.
like a spell.
Yeah, it dropped. It dispelled basically
It doesn't
itself.
have the fiery whatever.
No,
fairy.
but no, I hit it with frightened after. I
After
transformed.
it's fine. It doesn't have certain effects to it.
Okay, so it's immune
It
to
can't.
frightened.
Yeah, it's or in prones and things of that nature.
Fuck no.
No, so you come in and you
So-
slam and boom, you
And now
whiff.
I get a fucking bonus action attack.
Okay.
Fucking kicking this bitch.
All right.
Oh, that'll actually hit. 16 plus 6.
Yep, that'll hit.
Woo! Whopping 1d4, baby. There we go. 7 bludgeoning damage.
And as you when you slam into
Yeah.
it, you see this creature in the muck just. It slumps its hands down for a second. You see it harden and then dry out immensely. And then in a moment, the muck and the dry and the earth and everything just dissipates and it falls and it's like a sandy ash and dust boom, slumps down to the ground and it sifts out and you feel the air and everything around you become quite dusty.
Neat. Killed it.
But that is the
Oh,
end.
kill it?
Apparently, yeah. Cool.
What'd you do?
I fucking punched it.
You
Went-
punched it.
Yeah, I walked up and went, yeah. I whiffed with my fucking staff, and then I went,
Yeah.
yeah, and I fucking killed it.
Yeah, sure, fucking Bruce Lee.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So you gotta go like, "Ah!"
So now at this point,
Showing off that monk.
you guys are now out of combat, and you guys are in this room. The door behind you is still open. And what are you guys doing?
So since we're on combat, this guy who just got me out of this cage is down. I'm gonna heal him. I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds,
Okay.
and since he's at 0 HP, he gets 12 HP.
Question, Brian.
Give me
How
a
did you use
Actually,
Cure Wounds at level 2?
I can give
Was that
myself
increased like another D8?
It should be a 2d8.
Wait,
Okay, I was curious, I didn't know.
You're at 12 now.
Plus your wisdom.
Yeah, I still have to get out of this.
D8 because I'm gonna have to cast it.
Entanglement.
I'm already at 6 fucking.
Okay, so
I'm gonna cast Cure Wounds level 2 on myself.
all right.
So my dude wakes up, and I'm just like, ugh. And I'm gonna try to strength bust out of this stuff.
All right. At this point,
Unless
it
you-
starts slowly subsiding.
Okay, cool.
You feel it kind of fall off you like a dry dirt and sand. And then after a moment, it subsides. Your body strengthens. It does not fall. You just stand up as it falls off you. You guys are now standing now in this room, and you see off a desk with a large storage container or chest on top of it. It's quite dark now with the creature dead. There's no real light illuminating this area.
Do I have the rest of my items on me, or is it just my shield?
You have everything. What was next to your area? From what you can tell, you
Then I'm gonna
have.
chug from my flask.
So you just see this red tiefling just start chugging from this flask that he pulls out from his back. So as he does this, what are you guys doing?
I'll use
I
a
want to look around the
D4?
room.
Yeah.
How many?
44.
Yeah, this is a D4.
Oh, it's the
Yes.
pyramid. Yeah, it's the pyramid.
How do I use it?
You just roll
You
it.
just roll it.
And then you take
It's the top one. I'll show you. So you just roll it, and then it'll be the top one.
Oh, what was on top?
Yep.
Yeah.
So it'll be these. So
3, 2.
I'm gonna walk around maybe and with my dark vision, maybe look for some braziers or something like that. Because I do have some torches. Maybe try and light
you
them
look
up.
around, nothing. You see on the walls, but as you, where are you walking exactly? You guys
Just walk
just.
and look for
All
that
right, so
way.
you guys kind of make your way up. As you do so, you look around. Give me an investigation or a perception check.
I will use perception.
How much does that normal health potion work?
44 plus 4.
Nat 20.
I thought that was a quicker.
Or maybe it's 2d4 plus 4.
Yeah.
The amulet.
Oh, you.
No, I have a health potion.
Okay.
I'm consumed.
So, and what are you using? Perception?
Yeah.
All right, so as you look around, you see nothing that would necessarily be fire, but you do see that there's possible arcane glyphs that you notice have been worn on the wall where many of times touch some kind of movement or something has been made onto the wall, almost like a touch to a light and something you'd see in one spot next to this statue and this pillar, a groove that has almost been worn over a long
I just put my hand on my chin and just like, well, fuck it, I touched one already. Let's not touch another. So I just walk over to it
And as you do
just
so,
grab-
you see a slow light just illuminate, and it's like and you just see this magical light kind of illuminate.
Magic
does
crystal
so.
light. Cool.
You see the mud subside, and it just seep down. The room once become a stubble cone. Cobblestone floor. Jeez, there you go.
Say that. Say that.
Oh my god.
Good old
And,
stubble.
yeah, there you go. Make an ice cream. There you go. And
Stubble cone.
as you look, it's just normal cobbled stone now. As you look around, see nothing other than just this chest. You notice that it has a small lock on it, but it is opened. Seems that it has possibly been maybe messed with recently.
I'm gonna walk over to it.
All right, as you walk over to it, you notice that it is got like a large leather strap across it. But as you do so, you open it.
I'm gonna look around at the box itself first. Just want to make sure there's anything like I don't want to trip anything.
You look around.
For one time I've been trapped, have I ever seen anyone do anything with it?
This is the first time you've been
Like conscious?
awake, kind of. Yeah, for the time you've been here, you've been so weak that now just this noise and everybody kind of.
I went from going somewhere that I'm just waking up here.
Exactly. Yes. The last thing you really remember is.
Going to the room.
Yep. And that's all that you can really remember. As you walk up, do you touch it, or are you just looking?
I'm just looking around, like, all right, let's see
So
if there's
you-
any
you-
contraptions on here. Maybe that
You
could
look around,
fuck me up on
you
fire.
don't see anything. It looks as if there's just this container on top of this desk. You see a book next to it as well.
I'm gonna take my bow, hook it under the lid a little bit, and then throw it open and then jump back just to make sure there's nothing.
You toss it open and you hear it kind of jingles a little bit with the lock still attached to the top. It happens as you do so, you see about 15 to 20 small capsules. Can't really tell, it's quite dark. Do you approach? You
I'm
jump
gonna
back.
approach it.
Okay, so as you approach and you look a little bit closer, as you stare, give me a investigation check. What are the rest of you guys doing while he's staring at this? You guys just kind of...
1, 2, 1.
I'm just confused. I have no idea what's going on.
Okay.
I'm just gonna move up.
21, so you guys just all hanging out,
sorry,
just
20.
watching.
I'm dirty 20, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
You doing anything while he's approaching this and walking up?
I healed myself for 25.
I moved
Okay.
into
Lay
the
on
room with
hands.
all of them.
Alright, yeah, you guys are just...
If we're gonna be here a minute, I'll begin ritual casting detect magic.
Okay. As you do so, Denistine, what did you find, Aaron? And as you look, you notice that you see these small, tiny, almost capsule-like, couple inches in height, maybe 2 inches in width. Inside, there's like this hollow chamber. But as you look at it, you see that there's like a couple spokes that are like tightly wound with some copper wire. As it winds around, and it kind of embraces the inside of whatever this small capsule it is. You notice that they're like sitting in this very safe manner, all just kind of aligned in like a canister arranged separate equally. And as you see the book next to it, it seems to be almost like the same color as this chest, both with like a brownish hue to them.
Just like I'm still determining that at the moment. I'm gonna grab the book and just flip it open. Maybe you can give me an explanation of what the hell.
Now, as you kind of look a little bit more intently, you notice that you flip the book and it kind of jars one of the canisters to the side. And on the side, as it kind of jostles it a little bit, you notice that it almost has this small, almost like residue on the inside of a couple of them. Not all of them, just a couple. You see where like this spear could almost fit down inside and maybe connect inside like the hollow center of it. As you flip the book open, you see names. A lot of them are crossed out, scribbled completely. But you see a couple, and you see one that is the name of Giovanni Leodore. Next to it, you see Newall Woods. Soon.
I usher. What's the monk's name?
Denistine.
Dennis, I kind of like usher him over to take a look, see if any of these names mean anything to you.
Takes a look, and you show him. He takes a look at it. Out of about, I'd say 15 to 20 names, there's only 2 that aren't crossed out. You notice that there's Giovanni Leodore and then Aldor Trixis. He looks at them and say, any of them I really know off the top of my head. If they work or... And just looks. Not sure, actually. Don't want to lead you astray, so I'd rather just say nothing. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I would like to look at the book too. Do I recognize any name?
Give me a history check. And this can be an advantage.
I'm gonna say looking for my
Oh.
the specific name. History.
We wouldn't know if it's like a first or a last name.
13.
The name Leodore does not. Giovanni Leodore.
Is that like one person?
Yes. Seems as it.
Do I see
You see.
that name in there?
It could just
You see.
coincidence.
No. You do recognize Outdoor Trixis, though. That name does sound familiar. As you notice that that's a professor that works at one of the schools. Throughout part of your travels in looking for someone, you notice that you came across his name once or twice.
Well,
But-
trying to find what I was looking for, or is it just
No.
a separate thing?
Trying to look for a possible relative.
That's what I was talking.
Yeah. So when you were looking for that, you stumbled across this name, didn't think much of it, but now are coming back to it. And after seeing it for the second time now, it's
After
possible.
waking up in some random location,
Right.
surrounded by people, only one of them has actually anything to help. So everyone else, I am suspicious of.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
So,
him as well, but him less.
well, technically, the wood elf allowed you to look at the book.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
So other than that,
I'm the one you should probably be most suspicious of.
You're not wrong.
but he doesn't know that. So,
Right.
anyway, so what are you guys doing?
I'm just gonna
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
speak to the group and just say, I feel very weak from this gem as I did before.
18.
It's weighing heavy on me.
As you do this, you take a point of exhaustion. as you are close to this and you feel this, you notice that the feeling of these canisters or whatever they are, they look as if they almost are canisters. Maybe holders for something. But it just, opening this lid, you feel as if power just kind of waves over you. You sit here, the longer you go, the more it almost feels as if it's just draining and draining.
So is he? Are you hear me? Okay, so this is when I looked around and said, "Now that whole thing with the gem you still have it with you, right?" I mean, I'm just asking. You know, I was gone, lady. Describe the feeling you feel when you have that with you at all times. Like a drain of some kind? Does it almost feel like you're tired?
It depends. Mostly it's giving me strength, and I'm just gonna see the whatever redness in my veins.
So it's like
just
piercing out.
Like
Yeah.
you can tell, because you haven't seen me, you can tell that I visibly look.
Since the last time you saw him in hours, possibly recently, something has definitely changed.
And I'm gonna say, at times it does make me feel heavy, weak, as it does now.
Then I would suggest you stay away from this box because I feel a sense of fatigue and drain just looking at these things, whatever the hell these things are.
Now, at this point, you
I make the
see
condition
Denistine. He makes his way over to you. Who are you, traveler? Why are you here?
I was looking for my nephew. There's Agnos. I received word that he went missing, so I went to his school to see if I could find anything, and I'm waking up here. I don't know how long I've been unconscious.
He kind of turns. It's a name we know. At least I do. Been looking for Eldris. Do you have any idea where he might be? Or why he has left Hexwood?
All I know is that he went missing, and so I went to his school. Out of nowhere, I'm waking up here. So beyond that, I can't really tell you.
If this is the same tiefling we ran into before, he's long gone.
He went south.
Denison turns. Did he tell you where he was going?
He was lost.
He was a scared boy.
Well, he turns back to you. South. Sounds as if that's where he went.
He was in Aldris? Aldris, is that what it is? Wherever the bridge, like the town just south of the bridge. Aldris or Aldrin?
Alron.
Alaron.
He was
He was there.
you met him at Refugee Pass and
He was-
heading towards
He was heading towards the mountain pass, from which we came through.
Well, Seth, it was great having you here for one episode. I gotta go find my nephew. I'll see you guys.
Come on, my nephew.
Well,
We don't know anything important, like important to our family. That you might go to for safety.
you know that just through family ties that he was staying on campus. You roam more than really have a permanent place due to what you're doing. But other than that, you've kind of detached more. Associated with, other than currently Alberzine being, I guess, areas you've been in. I guess you could stay even. That would be the last place you go to go.
It's just his room.
That was the last place you knew that he was at.
And I'm assuming I'd already checked with like, siblings.
Yeah, you had checked with the parents, and the parents, from what you know, actually gone missing as well.
Oh, nice.
So that is what led you towards the schools and
And now I'm panicking because of my like past feelings. Like, is this connected to me at all?
exactly. You're not sure if it's just tied or
Like,
if
like
this
is
is
this my
associated.
fault?
So, what do you guys do?
Has about 10 minutes passed since I sat down.
Yeah, that's it.
Alright, well, detect magic is up. Is there anything other than like the weird glyphs on the wall?
The lights.
Nothing Sentinel?
Nothing, no traps from what you can tell, nothing crazy. The muck and the goo, other than from what the symbol and the glyph within the pillar
Yeah.
seems to be one of the main activations to disable.
Okay.
I want to see what's to the right for the papers.
It's just a wall.
Is it the wall? Is there
Just
no
the wall.
door?
Yeah, this is a wall.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I can't see over there, so I couldn't know. I didn't know.
Just a wall.
You're just at a wall.
I'm looking at the wall.
Yep.
My eye starts crossing.
Are there glyphs on the wall?
Not that are currently active. That you
Can I investigate the glyphs?
You would need to activate.
So there is glyphs on the wall. That like on that
No.
wall. No.
No.
Okay.
Not unless the only glyphs that you know of he's detected magic are the ones that you know of, and they're not
The light
activated.
one, yeah.
So if you wish to activate them, they only activate for a short time and then they'll subside.
Okay. Okay.
Activating could do anything.
Yeah, careful with that, guys. My ass is still a little toasty from earlier. I'll tell you a story about that later. There's a big metal door. We go back. Again, flamethrowers. Watch out for that. Big lock on it. Didn't really know how to open it. Maybe we get our big guy over here to use this incredible bulk to kick it down.
Well, you got 2 other doors to go through.
Oh yeah.
So what are y'all doing?
Well, anytime like the present. Let's go.
You heading out?
And I cautiously follow them.
Alright, so y'all just kind of make your way out. So we'll say you guys reconvene back through your door, dodging the trap, and making your way back. As you guys do so, you've now made your way back into the center chamber. What do you guys do?
Don't go near that door. Flamethrowers.
So
You might
I
be
still
okay.
have detect magic. It lasts I think 10 minutes. He's pointing at flaming doors.
This is falling about. You guys have made your way about here. It's fallen. You guys have been here for about 20-25 minutes to fully go in, investigate, talk, heal up, do all that.
No, I'm talking about detect magic. I would have
Which
lost
he's just
half without a
guessed.
trace. Well, I'm not talking about that.
Yeah.
Is that what you're talking about? Oh.
No,
okay.
detect magic, yeah.
It took 10 minutes for him to cast Detect Magic.
Yeah, he
from-
looked
from
through
here.
the whole thing, read through the ledgers, Dennison talked to him, yeah.
Okay. Oh no, it took 10 minutes just for me to cast it, and then it's another 10 minutes after that it lasts.
It was right,
And so
right before I
would
asked
assume
about the glyphs.
all of that shit was
Detect
happening
magic
while we were
came up.
casting it.
Oh, okay, well then, yeah, you'd still have it up in here.
Yeah.
From what you can tell, you see that there are a lot of magical glyphs. You notice that this room is full of magic.
All right, I'm just gonna start pointing them out. I assume most of them are probably evocation. It gives me the school of magic.
You're not quite sure. Some of these, from what you can tell, seem to be. Give me an Arcana check.
Fuck. 6, I think. No, higher than that. So 5 plus 9 total.
You're not quite sure. You just see a ton of glyphs, and some of them seem to be definitely different schools, but some seem to be possibly different magic, painted, or possibly even old, or even really new magic.
There's some stuff I'm just not familiar with.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm gonna point out everyone that I.
You just kind of let everybody know, hey,
Yeah.
this is.
Probably trap.
Yeah.
Probably trap. Probably trap. Probably trap. That's a light switch.
Which one is it? Well, like, so, like, which ones are you pointing at? Like the doors?
And I
Just the entire, like,
I would say
everywhere.
anything within this room.
You see literally glyphs that he's pointing out that are literally riddled throughout the entire of the walls.
My character is going to turn to Denistine and ask if he can you decipher or tell what any of these glyphs are?
See him and he walks up, goes to one of the walls, and you see like a light white hue passed over his hand, and he goes near the wall. The glyph kind of lightens. Now, many traps. That is obvious. Some of these. He waves his hand down, and you see 2 and 3 illuminate, and then he pulls his hand back. This.
Oh, that's fun.
This glyph, and you see him point in an area very close to the door.
The big one that flamed
Yes,
my ass.
very near towards that. Many glyphs in that direction. With magic not necessarily known of. Makes me unsure. I do not wish to go near it.
I'll go with that. I'm using him as a shield, but I'll go.
Which door are we talking about?
The big door that flamed me.
Oh yeah. So the all right. So we know that that door
Was killed.
shoots out flames, and you said you saw a lock on it earlier,
Big one.
and then what about this door on the right?
Haven't tried it yet.
Looks
Kind of got
very,
discouraged.
looks very
after that.
similar to the one as if that was on the other side.
Is
but
there
closed?
like a noticeable lock on it or?
Not from what you can tell.
All right. I will cast Mage Hand. Just try and open the door.
As you go up and you...
I don't go up. I'm
Right,
fucking
right, right,
running
I mean
feet
your
away.
hand, right,
I'm not going anywhere near that fucking door.
Your hand
Don't you
goes
fucking
up.
go worse
No,
than
no,
my
your
mouth.
hand goes up, and as you do so, you go to turn it. Doesn't budge.
Okay. Well, that door's locked.
Cool.
Okay.
No one's going upstairs. This place sucks. No, I was kidding.
This place does suck.
How about the other door?
There's,
Flaming door?
there's 2 doors.
This one.
That's
That's
the
the
one
one
I'm
I
not
just-
sure.
I just tried to. I just
Oh,
tried
this
to-
one.
This
Yes.
one doesn't.
I thought we were still focused
No,
on
this one has a lock that you can visibly tell is big. This one, from what you can tell, does not, but seems to be.
Dangerous as hell.
Well, also remember Mage Hand. Just saying, not saying this is a door, but it can move up to like 5 to 10.
Oh yeah. It might just be a heavy door.
Yeah, it could be a heavy door.
You want to try jamming that thing's fingers in that big block over there? Maybe that might work.
I mean, I already got the thing. Sure. Why the fuck not?
Hey, we're trying anything at this point, man.
Yeah. I'll fucking move Mage Hand over there and. I'm gonna knock on the door.
So you see this glowing ethereal just. And it hits and you. Once.
Door didn't open.
Yeah, I can see that. Try jamming the fingers in.
If there's a big hole in it, sure, I'll try and finger this hole.
You notice that the ethereal form of the finger kind of slips inside of where the hole would be. You wiggle it a little bit, and you kind of see the ethereal form almost like slurp down to the bottom under the door. There's no other side. It just kind of goes in out the other side of the keyhole, and then just kind of starts making its way back underneath the door. No avail. It just sloops back.
Interesting. Not how you get the door. But the fire didn't go off at all when this door.
Seems like you kind of messed with it. Nothing seems to have happened.
I suggest next we have our flame retardant guy over here.
None of you have lockpicking tools or anything.
No, I was tempted to buy some, but I'm not proficient in
Oh,
them.
fucking ranger!
I mean, I can use them, but it
No.
would just be a dex.
Hilariously,
It'd be a dex.
lockpicking is one of the things.
That's
I'm
great.
good at.
I live in trees.
It's fair. That's fair. Not a lot of locks in trees.
Unless you're a great woodworker.
Yeah.
I need an acorn to open this shit.
I don't have like.
So that door over there, what
What's
is
in the
this made?
explorer's bag?
It's made from what you can tell, like
Doesn't have
a
lockpicks.
muddish stone.
Yeah.
I'll try to kick it off.
Alright, so you walk over to it and you give me an attack roll.
Is it the big one or the little one?
The little
Little
one.
one.
The little one. Okay.
13.
It's a pull.
13.
It's a pull.
So you walk up and
Oh my god, we didn't think
and you
about that.
collide really solid with it. You give me damage.
What am I doing for us?
Your it'd be your
It'd be
strength.
1 plus your
You want
strength.
to try that now?
No.
4. So as you get decent purchase through, you notice that the mud and the stone kind of, though cheaply made, kind of kick through, and it kind of cements in, and then a little bit of purchase is made through, and you can kind of see through part of the like worn down dirt and border that's kind of not been set, or the door's just been here for a while. Maybe 1 or 2 more good kicks could possibly cave in a small solid chunk of this, but it doesn't seem as if anything has been tripped or anything happens.
So I didn't just get like.
Not from what you can tell, nope.
Because I'm gonna take my mace and take a nice big swing.
So you
at the
and
handle.
when you swing into it, give me another roll and damage. No, so you kind of off and you don't hit right in the center, and you kind of hit a new spot, branching through. You notice it kind of breaks through, breaking another hole into it. Another couple of hits. You want to just slam it a couple times.
so-
and
Wait,
see-
before he does that, my guy's gonna walk up and just try to open it.
Just pull it up. Just pull
So
it
you
up.
see him, this tiefling just boom,
Yeah.
slams in once, and another boom, slams in. You make your way up, and you notice as you grip into it,
Is this door just open?
the handle kind of turns, and then it seems to be corroded a little bit, and you take another hand. Give me a strength check.
Here, disadvantage. Yeah.
No,
one,
so you
so-
turn, and you hear, and you feel it like start to turn, but then your hands, they're weak. It is somewhat turning though.
Okay, instead of just bashing this door, I'm gonna try to.
So as you see him, as you're bashing, you see him come up and turn, and you see it start to actually spin, and you're like, wait a minute.
I'm like, I'm a fucking idiot.
And you go over, give me a strength check. You as well.
Hey.
It punches a couple more. You see a little bit. Seems as if this door may have not have been opened in a long time.
Okay, we're gonna assist each other now. We're gonna
Doors are a universe.
So we over and we got 3 hulking decent dudes on 1 knob. Gripping.
Yeah, 3 dudes, 1 knob.
3 dudes, 1 knob. Here we go. As you grip on. Who's rolling it? And you can do this with advantage.
Are you gonna try the door?
You're at disadvantage. I don't know. That's
Yeah, here we go. So Perrin, he hasn't made the check.
So are
Yep.
you.
I am.
You're at disadvantage.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're exhausted.
Yeah.
Only 1
Yeah.
point does.
You have,
and
yes,
disadvantage?
you have disadvantage on ability checks, yeah.
12.
So
Hey, Perrin,
with all
hold on.
3 of you, though,
Even if we aid,
I was gonna. You all 3 just. And in a moment, it kind of. And it turns, and after about a minute, you see the sweat beating down your face. And though, in a moment, you. And you feel. It opens and it just. And the door just slams open. The air just in the dust after a moment just
we all
sifts
fall
apart.
on top of each other.
I'm on the bottom, so I'm
And
like,
you guys see
off.
inside to here. And you guys see this next part of the room.
I look inside. Oh fuck! There's another door.
Second door. I'd rather find another
Another
muck.
door.
Yeah.
Now, you guys see in front of you a large, well, the 3 of you, though dark, you see covered in cobwebs. Thick. You can see them just hanging from the tops and on the walls and the corners. This room has not been what it looks like. I messed with it a long time.
Mate has been down here.
I'm gonna walk in, and with my 60 feet of dark vision, I want to see what I can see.
Alright, so as you make your way in,
Giant
as you
fucking-
do so, you see webs and they just kind of just track on your legs, your arms, your armor. They start catching on your shield and everything. As you kind of make your way through, it's just completely start batting your hands around just to make purchase of what's around you.
Okay.
You see just like a 15 by like 10 room. It's very dark, and then you see another room right next to you. To your right,
Another door.
you see a huge web, thick and very like almost taut across. And as you've walked in, you see that you have walked through many of the offshoots from this major web. You do. Yep.
I'll walk in with a torch and just burn it all down.
Okay, so you walk in and you just start lighting
Okay, that's
all
what we
the
do in an
web.
enclosed rock area. We just set things on fire.
After a moment,
we don't
Spider webs,
we
Lane.
don't need to breathe or anything.
you notice that the
Spider webs,
large
it doesn't cause that
web,
much smoke.
after a
The big
minute,
one
it
sounds like it
takes a
does.
moment, and it does. You start, coughing a little bit. You cover your mouth, and you do burn away one of the webs. As you see that, for the most part, though thick, it takes 5-6 minutes, but you burn it away. And now this room, there are still a couple on the ceiling. It's about 10 feet tall. Though dark, it's just musty smelling. And now you have this small corridor with this now door in front of you. And as you two are in here, both of you give me a perception check.
Nat 20.
Ooh.
My perceptions have been nat 20s tonight, man. What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't think I see anything.
You didn't? Did you get one? Two. That's good. It doesn't offset that. So as you look around, you're just. So there's a door.
I was like,
You hear this.
okay.
Okay, my friend's been a creature like this before. I know that goddamn sound.
And then in a moment, you notice that it's like right in your ear. And after a moment, give me another perception check at advantage.
19.
Don't see anything. You look around, you hear this, and even though you could have sworn there's something very close, you look around all around. Nothing. There's no corners, there's no crevasses or anything. Nothing. Turn, you look your legs, your hands. Don't see anything in your immediate area.
Can't see anything with the torch or anything?
No, you turn there, you look around there, you don't see anything. And him with his perception, he sees nothing.
What I see is a door.
How high are the ceilings?
About 10 to 11 feet.
I'm
It
almost-
kind of jots up and down a little bit, but for the most part, 10 to
I'm a
11
little
feet.
suspicious now, but I'm gonna take
Now he's suspicious.
our friend's arm here.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I don't know his name yet. He hasn't told me his name.
Yeah, okay. I said my back just like.
I was back there.
Well, no, when that guy had asked.
Also, I was looking at shit, so my attention was like.
Welcome to John.
I wasn't paying attention. I was looking at fucking jars. I'm gonna grab him, just tug him on his arm, like. Get back out here. Very slowly, back towards the door.
So
And
there's
as
a door
you-
right here.
And as
That
you
door.
turn and you go back towards the door, you see a small glyph on each side as you walk back and you hear it.
Jump!
Oh, well.
Well, that's not fucking good.
And the door closes off. And at this
Of course it
point,
does.
you are in complete darkness other than your. And you now hear.
Dark vision as well.
Yeah.
Right, and you now hear.
I'm making these
You
fucking
see skittering, wandering. That's all you
It's a
do
swarm.
hear.
I don't hear shit. All I know is the door is closed.
What do you guys do?
So my dude would have been standing in the doorway. Would I have been able to try to stop the door from closing?
No. At this point, the swirl. Well, actually, give me a acrobatics check, because I'll say you were close to see if you can what you want to slam your sword into it.
As it's closing, you just grab it and try to body it.
Okay.
So
Yep, I got you.
15.
Okay, so you get close, and then give me a strength check as you see this. It's starting to close very quickly.
15.
No, you go into it, and then it starts. Your feet just slide a little bit, and you see it. You look inside, and you see Life, Aaron, both going right towards the door, and then boom. And as this closes, you see this door. It opens.
Oh, fuck.
You see the door.
Oh, this is an arrow.
Pretty much.
As it opens up, you see a small glyph illuminate the room that you are in. Your flame. A small wind smuts it out. And then in a
That's
moment,
when I pull out another one.
and you pull out another one. And as you do so, in that brief moment, You see off a shadow as you switch flames. Something in this room moves
Okay, I cast light.
inside the room.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wish I was in that room.
So you vroom, and you illuminate the room. And as you do so, how far does it go?
It has a
Try to open this door again.
the 20-foot radius, 10 feet in any dimension.
So you see about.
No, not 10 feet with if I cast it on something.
Will you see the
20-foot
door open?
radius for dim light, an additional 20 feet.
You see like a 20 by 20? Almost.
Yeah.
Alright. So you see the door open and you see this. You can't see really around the corner, but you see a pillar, and on the inside just a quick illumination. And you see it just hold open, and inside you see webs everywhere. But deep on the opposite side of the wall, books. Recently, possibly used books, not nearly as, I'd say, untouched as the one you saw in the other room. You look at these, you notice that there's also a chest. You see a couple almost salvage crates or large crates stacked up inside of here. You guys do. Now, while you two are in here, what do the rest of you guys do? Now you see this door, the rest of you see this door, boom. You hear nothing. Quiet.
I say we try to get this door.
Well, I mean, there's already a small little hole in it that I kicked in.
Yeah. I mean, I'm gonna run up. I'm gonna just try and open the door.
You should not follow my dumb ass.
So as both of you guys move up, how are you opening the door? You handle or punching?
I'll try with the handle.
All right, so give me a strength check.
No, that's not bad. 14.
It doesn't seem to be budging. It does seem to be turning somewhat, but as you turn, you notice that the handle kind of turns back every time you turn it. It's almost like some force or some possible something is making it turn the opposite way.
Want to kick it with me?
All right, so you guys both turn, and as you turn it, and as it's been weakened before, you concave the inside in. There's like a small, 2 foot by 3 foot now hole in the center of this door.
Mhm.
And as it's kind of purchased through, you now see on the other side both Perrin and Life.
I'm gonna walk over to the hole.
All right, so as you go towards this hole, you now see that the door is now kind of just concaved in. You guys would see each other. Nothing happens.
I was like,
If we can get the opening large enough for us to fit through, that other door may stay open without actually opening the door.
yeah, that's not a bad idea. Not a bad start, by the way. Maybe start hacking away at it a little bit. It's kind of scary in here. Big spider webs. I'm not ready to die from spiders. I'm just saying that now. That's not a good
I
way to
can
go.
put in an eye on the door in case anything starts coming
out or doing
Big
anything.
spiders in the forest all the time. They keep you alive and
Give me a
they
perception
play
check.
with you. It's not great. Don't want to go like that. So get in here, please.
Gilder, are you doing anything?
So we need.
I'm just chilling.
All right, you're just.
We need at least.
I'm like over here.
He's over there smoking.
Yeah, he's on his
I'm just
pipe and he's got enjoying. He's like, what the fuck?
Big old step.
Higher than
7. You don't see shit.
How tall is the door?
About 7 to 8 foot tall, about 2 to 3 foot
And
wide.
how big is the hole from the floor?
that.
How big is the hole?
It's about 2.5 feet up from the ground.
So we need like another.
To be, what are you trying to do? Are you trying to get in?
Trying to, yeah. I was
Okay,
gonna,
so
like,
for you to
take
get
my
in, you could
forearm-
honestly just maybe knock up another foot and just kind of
just like take
through
my
and through
forearms
it.
and
I mean,
bust the top.
honestly,
Yeah, that's fine. So you're definitely strong enough right now. So you just kind of take it and give me a strength check. So you just kind of boom and you break through, and the top part opens up. Definitely big enough for everybody to get through. Now, at this point, Dennisine turns. Are we going to... fuck it. And he just kind of walks on up, and he makes his way towards the room. Now, the door partially not open, but open on the inside, broken through. You want to make your way through. Yes, you kind of
I'll
make
start
your way
backing up a little
in.
bit so everyone
You
can
make some room as you do so. You make your way in. Nothing happens.
Are we actually going in? I was just trying to get them out. Then we're going. We have to.
It's a big scary
Then we're
character.
not.
Yeah, let's go for it. Yeah.
Okay.
We have to.
All right. Okay.
He's like, there's paper that I need to know what's under.
Quiet, hot smoker. You wouldn't try anything.
That one door is open. All right. Then yeah, I'm gonna fucking squeeze. Can I take?
All right.
You smoke on your goddamn pipe.
So you guys kind of make room, and
Is
you
there
can
is there
make
cobwebs
your way
all over the floor?
all over. Not in this room.
Because I
Not in
burned
that
it.
room.
They
Okay.
burned
Is
everything
there
in
still
this
some on
room.
the ceiling?
Okay.
A few on the ceiling,
I
not
start
a ton.
firebolting.
So you just
Don't do any of that
this
floor.
this is completely now dealt with, except for a few on the corners of the floor.
Can I take point?
Okay.
Right.
Yeah, sure. Go for it.
We don't want to burn those books.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
There's gonna be shit in this room. We're gonna have to take either after this fight. I'm just telling it.
I'm gonna need a holiday in.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna go ahead and use level 2 real quick. Cure wounds on myself again.
Okay.
Because I can feel this is gonna be a bad one. Really, really bad one. I need a D8.
Alright, so as that happens.
Okay, see, that's even better. Like, that's what's up.
Yeah.
I'm still just looking at the door.
Okay, so
And
you,
not
are you
seeing
taking
shit.
point here? You going up?
I'm gonna be the first one in this door.
Okay, so you're making your way up to the door. You push through, and as you do so, you going through?
Yeah. As I do, I'm gonna wild shape into a giant spider,
Goddamn right.
Okay.
which has web sense.
Goddamn
Okay.
right.
And if I'm in contact with a web, I know any other creature also in contact with that web.
Okay, so as you get close, you feel there are tons of ouch.
Mhm.
As you do so, you don't feel anything in the immediate nature attached to webs. You notice that as you go through, you feel a couple of the strands, nothing. But as you look,
Mhm.
you see many larger webs off, up on the pillars, some of the back walls. And now with your senses, I'll just reveal the rest of this room here.
Isn't enough hobbit fuck giant spiders.
So you guys see this.
Can't beat them, join them.
As you look, you see
They're
a large
Yeah.
3
Yeah.
cobwebs associated throughout, and then the rest just kind of spattered throughout the rest of the room.
Okay. All right. There's no creatures in here. Then, wait. From this angle, is there a door or a
Looks
crack?
like there's a fucking
Looks
hole
like-
over there.
So is that crack intentional or is that just the map? There's a crack in the.
Yeah, there's a hole right over there.
This, it's just,
No, farther down.
No, farther down, right
Here.
here.
I assume that's just not.
no, that's just, yeah, it's just a
Okay.
wall. It's just
Okay.
all wall.
That's what I
It's all wall.
Okay.
You gotta ask these things, man.
Then I'm gonna like stomp my right rear leg just like twice, and then just like in case anything shows up, I'm gonna fucking spit a web at it.
Okay, so you gather yourself, you
Yeah.
stomp your leg, you jaunt on the webs a couple times, bowing them, and nothing really transpires. You wait a moment, you move up.
Yeah, I'll move 5 feet.
Alright, so you skitter forward a little bit. You as you move forward, get a little bit forward. Oh, sorry. As you move forward, you go to about here. Now, as you get here, you don't feel anything. Everything seems to be okay. There's no movement. You, every once in a while, still hear.
I'm just gonna say, like, just be ready. I know there's something in here.
He's just turning. He's like, something's going
There's gonna
on.
be something. Like, this place has sucked so much so far. Let's just be ready for it. We know what's gonna happen.
If nothing's happening, I'm gonna walk up to this like biggest one right here on this pillar.
Yep.
And I'll reach out like a claw, see if I can pick up any spidey sensey tangles.
And as you touch this,
Yeah.
you immediately feel this deeper breath.
Okay.
As inside, you just see tons of pulsations above you. In a moment, you feel them behind you. Your entire body sticks up. And then in a moment, you feel 1, 5, multiple. You feel
I don't like how the music cut off. when
Moving
this is all
down.
happening. Like, that's too
and
fucking.
then
Sometimes the music is
it's perfect. And as it does so, in a moment, you feel movement behind you and in front of you. Give me a perception check.
Some Kenzie shit. I fucking hate it.
Fucking trash. 9.
So
Fuck.
you notice that as you look around and you feel the sensation, you feel movement, and you see immediately behind you one spider, 2.
Are these giant spiders?
Yep. These are pretty
So
large.
They're large creatures.
No, they're not large. They're not.
Just-
They're a giant spider is like a huge spider. It's still a giant. This is actually a giant spider. It's not a large creature.
Like a
Yes,
It's
medium
a
size.
like look at a
Yeah,
spider
so
is like
he's
tiny.
small. He's supposed to be. A
I'm
top-rated
a
creature.
large
It
creature.
would
Yeah.
be like a it would be like
Right.
a waist level spider.
Yeah.
So he's taking up that square.
Lord of the Rings.
They're
Harry
above
Potter.
him. They're all around him.
That one from Harry Potter is fucking big, man. Fuck that
One
shit.
here.
I'm a horse. These are dogs. Is what I'm getting.
Gotcha.
Which a fucking
Lightning!
a spider the size of a dog is still fucking
It is
awful.
terrifying.
It's still fucking awful.
Exactly.
One that was the size of a cat back in prehistoric times. Five times, love it.
But
Alright.
which one would you rather deal with?
So if I
10 dog-sized spiders or 10?
So I mean, I could
horse-sized
see through the opening. I could see those spiders, right?
You can see a lot of them, yes, but it's very dark.
I wish I cast speak.
So you are just give me a perception check.
So I can be like, hey, what up? Worship me.
16.
You have that.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah. 4.
You don't see shit,
I am the king of
and
spiders.
he can't talk.
Even
You
with
put the light in there.
Oh, you're not. Oh, you're disadvantaged. You just see shadowy figures move very quickly around Norm. That's all you can see.
I'm gonna move up forward. Can I see the spiders with my
Let's say,
torch?
can I was gonna say, can I get like a
Well, at this
action,
moment-
like, free action real quick? Just step up.
You
And
see
their
this.
vision and the rooms.
Well, this is what's going to happen. I'm just saying, like,
by light.
Yeah.
so as you move up and you touch this web,
They should be.
these move around you. You're then immediately feeling this great weight as you feel 4 immediately Spencer and attack around you. What is your AC in spider form?
Fucking
13.
Because the lowest I rolled was a
Oh, you're
16.
18.
You're probably
16?
18.
Okay, so 3 will hit.
Okay.
And let me just double check here.
Fuck.
How much HP is your spider form?
26.
No memento. Okay, so you're gonna take 21 points of piercing damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw, 3 of them.
Damn.
I'm
Is it
gonna
poison?
cast Speak with Animals.
Is
Okay,
it poison?
one
He
moment.
has advantage on it.
It is poison, and this is, I need you to beat a 13.
Mine is +1. Right there between a 10. Wait, I have advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Warforged.
You're
Oh,
Warforged.
Cool. Then that one is 18.
Okay,
So that's the first one.
okay.
The second one, it's only a 9. So the third is only a 7.
You immediately-
He still takes half damage from.
Become paralyzed, and you fall prone.
Okay.
You see 4 spiders start encasing him with this web. In a moment's 5 or 6 seconds go by. What do the rest of you do? As now,
40 something.
No, I had only 26.
I
Which they
cast
just went through 20.
Speak with Animals.
20.
okay, you cast speak with animals.
If you run up there, fire breath.
What are you?
Spider.
What are you doing? We'll roll for initiative right now. If you guys are, unless you're bound,
I would love to bail.
but you're paralyzed.
Yeah,
So you're
21.
9.
9.
Real hot for initiate.
Yeah, 21, 9. What'd you get? Fuck this.
6.
Ooh, parry. Okay. Orm?
19.
Hey. Okay. Alright, and then you guys. Okay, so Gildor, you're up first. So you cast Speak with Animals. So as this all happened, you cast Speak with Animals, and then we jump into initiative. Gildor.
I'm going to move up and try to get in line of sight of this.
Yeah, you can do it. You get to
Okay.
right here. So you make your way over.
And I'm gonna upcast Wither and Bloom
Okay.
on Bryant.
Okay.
So I need a Constitution save for all of these.
How many is it?
All of
I know. How many are there? 3 save, and the lowest I rolled was a 12.
4 or 5.
He said there was 4 on it.
Yeah, there are 4 on him. So how far is
It
it?
hits all 4.
So all 4 of these?
Mm-hmm.
Because this one didn't attack him. So we'll say these 4. Okay, well, this one failed.
Okay, so they still take 3d60.
Now, I will say, Orm, before you became paralyzed, you noticed that the 4 spiders that attacked you were black with a greenish hue. And as you looked right before you fell, some had different tints.
The ones
red,
that failed take
purple,
10 damage.
yellow.
And you get healed for fucking 8 plus the spellcaster's 7.
That's 15 plus my 5.
All right. Anything else? All right. Orm, you are paralyzed. At this point, cannot move. And pretty much do shit.
Do we gotta make a save against it?
Yes, you can give me a strength or a dexterity saving throw. Try and
Wait, to get out of a poison?
yes.
Do I have advantage against this?
No, you do not have advantage.
What if it's from poison? You do.
Oh, that's right, because you're Warforged. Yeah.
Oh, 18 plus 3.
So you feel it kind of wanes for a moment, and you feel your strength come back, and you are able to muster your strength back once up, and you are able to stand, and you feel yourself able to move again. Now, with all these seeing you move, you see the webs on top of you, and you're able to break free of all the webs once again, able to move. What do you do?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna start fucking. I'm gonna start biting. I'm gonna bite a motherfucker. Whichever one's closest to me. I'm gonna just.
Okay.
14 plus 6, 20 to hit.
Yep, that'll hit.
Cool. That's 20. He takes 8 piercing damage, and
Okay.
it has to make a DC 11 Constitution saving throw.
Pass with a 12 and make sure. Yep, it's good.
Then he only takes 11 and a half is 5. He takes 5 poison damage on top of that.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. And on to.
Oh no, I have a bonus action that I'm gonna use. I'm
Alright.
gonna fucking body slam this motherfucker.
Alright, so you just belly bump and just.
Nope, that's not advantage. What am I doing? That is a 16 to hit. That's 16.
Got it.
Cool. For a whopping, fucking plus 3. It's 4 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Okay. On to Perrin.
Alright, time to kick the door open. Bam!
Alright, so you.
Door's already open.
It is, but he's. So you,
More than a metaphorical sense.
Yep, so you definitely see through. You see 5 green spiders, 1 red spider right before you. The rest are a little too darkened to see.
I shout to them because I'm speaking spider,
Mhm.
whatever the fuck that is.
Right?
It's like, you fools! Do you know who you strike? And then the bad plan gesturing to the big ass spider in the center.
And as they look, they are not smart enough to understand or speak back.
Speak back.
Nope. They are not smart individuals. They have an intellect of -4. So they literally just
it's a
exist.
Storm insect.
Yep, they
Arachnid.
do not speak. They just kind of
Double shot. Alright, time to lose 2 arrows. Alright, let's see.
Now, which one are you attacking into? The red one is the closest one.
Oh, right, shoot the fucking red one.
All right, so you look on the floor and you noose 2 arrows.
Yeah, that would be 12 plus 7 plus another 2 because I have my braces.
21.
Yeah.
That'll hit. Other attack.
Yeah, might as well roll the third one. Think one less. It's literally just
Yeah,
one less.
20. You're good. Yep. You know, at least I think 16 hits.
Seven, so that's 9 piercing damage.
Okay, so as you sink into this and you see as this spider,
Did you add your dex?
the back starts, it almost starts like bulbous up. You see the red kind of start inflating anyway.
Is this a similar bulbous to what we've seen before?
Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah, that's all I got.
Okay. Now, at this point, before you go, you notice another spider, a red one, drops behind the party. A couple more on the seat. Oh, that one's gonna be deep. Yep, that one's deep. You see more come from deep and around, and as you look, you see that 3 more pop in. Another one comes from the top of the doorway.
3 inside this room.
Yep, there's 1 here and 2 up on the kind of like corners of the room. As you look around, they are both going to latch out. 1 is going into you. The purple one you see right in front of you, a 16,
18.
18, so it misses. You then see it kind of turn around and its belly is going to spit acid in a 10-foot cone. So I need you, and you.
Okay, let me roll first real quick.
Where you go, Mr. Halfbreed?
I need
You
a
guys,
pee!
well, hurry up.
12.
12.
Dennisine is just in the back.
What am I
He
what am I
hasn't
roll?
opened the door.
21.
Constitution saving throw.
I passed the.
Oh, Constitution?
Yes.
Oh, it's con. Oh,
15.
I thought it was Dex.
Got 15.
15? Okay, you're
22
good. You're good?
Do I have damage or anything?
It will. It'll be half
Okay.
damage. I'll roll the
16.
damage real quick. You're gonna take, or excuse me, 7 if you passed, 14 if you failed, which was 15 was the DC.
Well, then I passed.
Yeah,
I thought
you're good.
I thought it was Dex.
Yep, that is the end. And then the green one is going into you, 19,
It's
and then the red one, 7 misses. So the one is gonna hit into you. And I need a con save. It's gonna do 4 damage, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
damn, that was a nat 20.
I saw that, yeah. Nope. To you as well. You stiffen and harden, and in a moment you become paralyzed, and you feel your body slowly becoming useless.
Do you have another?
How much did that first spider deal if you passed?
Marker, probably.
What
What
are
did
you
you
gonna
say?
How much did that first spider deal if you passed your dex?
7. Here, try this one. If that one doesn't work, I got one more.
We're good.
All right, so on to you, wife.
Okay, since he is in there all by himself, how many of those spiders can I see that's around him?
Easily 5. If we're counting the purple one right in front of you, 6.
I'm going to cast Bane on the 3 that are closest to him.
Okay,
That is a charisma save of versus 15.
they will all fail.
Okay, so now the 3 that failed. Whenever a target that fails the saving throw makes an attack roll or saving throw before the spell ends, target must roll a d4 instead of check the number from
Yep.
the attack
Ah,
save.
ah, that's big. That's nice. Good play, dude. Good play. All right, you gonna move or do anything else?
I'm going to move in with him so he's not all by himself.
All right, so you
5 spiders.
move in here. How far are you going?
A bit into the door.
He's got that bow. Take that bow off. Jesus, how you doing that? All right, so you move into the door. As it does so, you see the purple spider lash out at you one more time. 19 to hit. That'll
that
hit
hits.
you. As it does so, It'll do 5, and I need a Constitution saving throw. And now that is the end. Fuck this, on to you. Ooh, not 20, nice. All right, so you're good. So you feel it, and you feel this almost pinch and rip through, but subsides. You shrug it off.
Where's the paralyzed?
Can't move, can't take reactions.
Melee attacks, I think.
The creature, you fail strength and dexterity
They
saves.
automatically crit too.
You attack rolls have advantage if I attack you.
Yeah.
And any attack that hits you is an automatic critical hit. You just can't move or speak. So you can like stand here and act, but you just can't communicate. You're just slowly like hardening up basically. Your movements are slowed.
So I can't attack the spider in front of me?
You can.
Okay.
Yeah, you can swing at it twice, you just can't do anything else basically.
Wait, he's paralyzed?
No, you can't.
I could have sworn you can't even make attack. You can't take attack actions, can you? Paralyzed.
Oh, it's incapacitated. I'm sorry. Yes, you are right. Yeah, you're incapacitated. My bad. Yeah, you're
An incapacitated creature can't take action.
yes, sorry.
Okay,
My bad.
that would have changed
Yep,
things.
so you are
Very different.
Dunskies here. So you are from right now paralyzed. You can't do anything. And this is a different poison from what Aurum, from what you can tell, has affected. So there's no saving throw on your turn. And that is actually the end of your turn. So Gildor, at your turn, what are you doing?
Do I have a line of sight to this block right here?
You do. Oh, not to that one, no. You need to get inside the
This
room.
one?
Nope.
What doors like? Can you see like back here? Can't be like this block.
You can see there. You can't see one next to it, though.
I ain't gonna do what I think I was gonna do. I am just going to cast. Which one did he shoot?
The red one.
I'm gonna Toll the Dead Bat.
Okay. Alright.
Wait a minute, I'm close enough. Never mind.
If fails, I roll 12 on the save.
It takes 11. Probably.
And as you do so, you see this red spider at the back on the bulbous as you light into it and you see as it explodes. I need you, and you to give me a dexterity saving throw.
8.
11. 21.
Okay, all of you are going to take 20 points of poison damage.
21 didn't pass?
Oh, you passed, yes.
I was gonna say,
So
the other
you're,
half.
you're
half.
also resistant to poison damage.
Yes, so you'll take 5.
Cool. I'm like, damn!
Yeah, I was like, oh, holy
Those
shit.
of you that failed will take
Damn.
20. Ooh,
My bane drops.
Yeah, he
Ooh.
didn't concentrate
So-
yet, yeah.
rough.
Yeah.
Rough. So, at that moment, this red one explodes, though, and is off the field. That is the end. Aurum, done? Or, excuse me, your turn. I'm done.
Yes.
Hey, you're done. You're next. You're on the list.
I'm here. I'm just gonna.
I forgot. I wanted to Misty Step, but I'm not doing that. Never.
Is the one in between me and my cleric bud here? Is he the one that I was attacking earlier, or which one was I attacking earlier?
Yeah, this one would
Okay.
be the one you were attacking earlier if you want to follow up into that one.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep attacking the same
Yep.
one.
That's the quote-unquote closest one. It's on the ground next to you. The other ones are like off the ceiling.
That is 12 plus 6.
That'll hit.
Cool, that's 18, which is fucking a d8. That's 9 piercing damage.
All right, that'll hit.
No, 9 piercing
Oh.
damage. Yes.
That one, as you
Yes, it will.
slam into it,
Yeah.
it falls.
Cool.
You see it, and you see just a small pool of poison just kind of emit right beneath where its body once was.
Okay, then I'm gonna use my bonus action to do the one in between the two of us for a +2. 11 plus 6 plus 2.
Yep.
So yeah, that'll hit for a measly. Didn't even fucking roll at all. Landed on the one. Or bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And that's my turn.
All right. Aaron, on to you.
Is that full of poison still there?
Yep.
What's near me? I had this great idea to walk over, take one of my arrows, dip it in there, swirl around real quick, and fire it at one of these fuckers.
So good.
Yeah, it does get attack of opportunity unless you leave it free.
I'm pretty sure that's out of its range, isn't it?
The green one? No, the one on the roof. Oh yeah,
Because the pool is right over here, right?
yeah.
God,
But
I
if
really
you
stressed that.
move, this one will attack you. Because you are here.
I thought it was in the door frame, man.
No, he's in the corner. You were here because he was here.
Yeah, you're right.
You're in that corner, so he will attack you if you move.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll just
trying to make you
Now remember, they are spiders, so they're measly. They're giant, though. They are
Why?
up to you whether or not you want to risk it.
I'll just hit this green one right here.
Yeah,
I'll turn around,
that would be
push
bad.
2 arrows at it.
All right, so you turn around, and you look up, and you noose 2. Let him rip.
5. Yeah, first one's a nat 1.
Ooh,
Second one, there we go. Okay, 19 plus 7. Turn
that'll
around.
hit. Damage
4.
4. As you let loose into this one, you see it once more, and it subsides. Yeah, it's your dex, so it does 8. So it'll fall, and as it does so, I need you both as this acid kind of spills out of the belly as you lace arrows into it. I need a Constitution saving throw, or Dexterity if you wish to try and dodge it. Either or. Only ability checks.
It's at
Okay.
3 points with the
So then 19.
You're good.
Wait a minute, he's
14.
still paralyzed.
You're good.
Yeah, but
How much damage?
I don't think he can save it. I don't think he can save
No,
it.
you automatically fail. You're right. So you automatically fail. So you're gonna take max
Dex save?
Yep.
Oh, again, see,
strength and damage. You're gonna take 7, and you're gonna take 4. That is it. Life onto you.
Still in the room, I'm going to use Flow of Dread.
He is wild. I saw his build. I'm like,
And
nope. It's this. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 triangles. That's percentile.
Yeah,
well, it's still a 2.
Yeah, it's
He had
2.
3 temp HP.
Yep.
3 temp HP.
All right. You gonna move or anything?
It's the frighten me shit.
He's
I'm going to take a swing with my mace at the closest one.
Yeah, one right here. Okay. This is the one that he swung into previously. Mm-hmm. So you get +2 plus whatever your plus on this because
So plus 8.
We're
So
not
that
doing
won't
advantage
hit.
for flanking, we're doing plus.
Yeah, advantage is
plus
too good.
plus.
Advantage is nuts.
Yeah.
That's it.
Plus is very,
Yep.
it's a very common variant, you know. I mean, technically, I think flanking in general
Plus
is a very
3, 5.
5. So as you see this one before, what a nut. You see this fall as you slice into it in a pool of acid. I need you to give me just a normal natural 20 as your weapon. As it slams into this, it does draw blunt. You're good. As you slam in the acid, even though it kind of splatters all of your weapon, seems to have no effect. Anything else? You can move without any attacks if you wish. There's nothing next to you.
I'm going to get a little bit closer to the next spider.
Got me.
Man, breathe, man, breathe.
Fuck this onto you.
These are your
It's not even
three
that. It's the.
true D10s. Just single numbers. This would be like for a D100. Doesn't have an option.
It's the dude. It hits so fast. It's like a tickle.
So-
That's what gets you. It's like a tickle in your throat.
Am I no longer paralyzed?
Give me a strength or constitution saving throw. It's up to you. You can either try and resist it or break out of your fortitude with it. One of the two.
13 strength.
You're good.
Is there still a spider next to me?
No.
red one.
The red one is right between you and Dennisine and the door. Dennisine, this entire time, he's just been kind of waiting outside the door. Seeing these spiders fall down, seeing one explode, being yelled at. He's definitely not doing an AoE attack when you guys are all in a hallway. He can do a lot of
Alright,
damage to you guys.
I'm gonna attack into this spider.
Okay.
2 to
Oh
hit.
yeah, that'll hit.
11 damage.
Okay, so as you see this red one just start at the back, start bulbing up once again, almost about to erupt. You see just little like pus start seeping out. Close. Anything else?
Attack again.
Okay.
Very ballsy.
He's got the intelligence of that man.
7 plus 8 to hit.
Oh yeah, that'll hit.
Okay.
And it doesn't matter your damage. Did you see this? It'll just it splatters. I need con saves from Dennisteen, you, Gildor, and Perrin.
Man, that's a big raise.
11.
Oh,
Six,
Denniseen's
seven,
good.
plus
He just splats and he just ducks below the door.
What is it? Con.
Yeah, con.
14.
There's no way you guys are dodging it.
21.
You're good?
14.
You fail? You're fail. So both of you fail. So if you fail, you're going to take 13 points of damage. If you pass, 6.
I'm on con. Oh, wait. I feel.
You fail?
I'm on con.
What kind
You're
of
unconscious,
damage?
so you fall. Poison. So as you see Gildor, as this thing explodes behind him, and he just falls down. All right, so the red one is now gone. From what you guys can tell, you see that there are 2 green ones and a yellow one left. After that, we are on to Gildor, who's unconscious. Give me a death saving throw. You fail. Oh,
It's not the
okay,
16.
yeah. Okay, you're good. So you pass. All right, so Orem, on to you.
Woo! I'm gonna fucking. Oh, the one
Roger
moved,
that.
or we killed it, something like that. Okay.
The red one exploded.
Oh, the one that was in between the two of us.
He killed. Wife killed.
Oh, okay. Well. If I move 2 squares to my right, would I get flanking? Is that where life is?
Yeah, that'll happen.
All right, I'm gonna do that then. So I'm gonna fucking make.
You just go.
Yeah, make a bite attack. That'll hit 15 plus
Yep.
punch. For yeah, fuck off. 5 piercing damage.
Oh, as you swing into this one, you notice as you do so, the body of it starts to almost fall. You swing, cutting off part of its legs.
You also need to make a DC 11 fucking check, some kind
Fail.
of Constitution save. Then you take nice. Wait, that was a 7. Okay, 7 plus 5, 12 poison damage.
And you see this one fall in a poison puddle fall beneath it.
Cool. That does my damage, so that's cool. Is that spider on that pillar
Yep.
actually a thing?
Yep, it's like up above you, just kind of like, 5-6 feet above.
So he is within range.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
All right, then I'll. Wait, no.
Yeah. Bad.
Again, that's gonna be ease. 5 plus 6, 11 to hit.
That will hit.
Wow, crazy.
They are decently giant, even though they are spiders.
Yep, 5 bludgeoning
5
damage.
bludgeoning? Okay, and there's the end.
That spider.
On to you, Perrin. Yeah, you have one on the pillar. Yeah, you have the purple one there.
Lose 2 arrows into it.
All right.
7.
Yeah, both hit
And
probably.
then 9 plus 7.
Yep, so both hit.
4.
4. So this one,
Both attacks hit.
you'll see as you cast into it, it will turn, and once more, it will spray. Only though in a line this time, hitting just these 2. So Perrin, or no, you are in the block. It'll just be Gildor. So Gildor needs to make a save when he comes back. Anything else?
Is he still unconscious?
He is in.
Yeah, he's that's a fail. That's a first
That's
It's
fail.
an immediate. Okay, so he immediate wham fails one. He's got one more left.
He succeeded first.
Oh, then it's 2 more.
Yes.
No, I'm good.
All right. So, this one in the back is going to move up towards you. And this green one is going to come down from the pillar. It is going to move. You get an attack of opportunity as it moves towards life.
Ooh, 8 plus 6.
Yep, that'll hit.
So cool.
You might take it.
4 plus 3 is 7 piercing damage.
Yeah, and as you slam into this one, as it makes its way, you catch it by its legs, and the poison just scats throughout the air and mystifies. You better leave me some.
I did. There's a shitload. I might go a second here. Yeah.
Well, after this, we'll probably take a quick break. So let's just bust this through real quick.
Yeah. I have a failure.
Yeah,
You lost one more fail, yeah. The poison spray.
The fire back shot.
That is the end.
Yeah.
Alright, on to you, Life.
Oh, yeah, that was your turn. That was your turn. Yeah. Yeah.
So the only other spider in this room is that one.
You see the yellow one and the purple one that is up to your back right corner, but it's not in your room. It's
Yeah,
in the,
nothing goes in that.
Yep.
So I'm gonna move up as close as I can to the yellow one.
And so you make your way.
30 feet of movement.
You can go up to here easily. Which side do you want to be? You have enough movement that you could skip through this pillar and be right next to him, or do you want to be here?
I want to flank it if I can.
15, 20, 25. Oh yeah, you can get definitely here. Yeah, you can flank it. So you got +2 now.
I'm gonna take a swipe at it with my mace.
Okay. Let her rip. As you peer back and you wham! Oh yeah, you're good. Plus, yeah, you're good. +2 plus you're at least 3, right? Yeah, you're fine.
+6.
Yep.
Per hit.
Yep, you hit. So you slam into it.
On there.
I'm getting work.
5 again.
Don't mind me.
Right, so as you boom, you beat into it, you smash off a couple legs, and you notice that when you do so, the back of it turns and you see a large stinger dripping with some yellow succulent.
So it's still alive?
Liquid. Yes, it's still alive.
Okay, then my form of dread makes it roll a save and keep which one it is.
I rolled a 13.
Oh, you failed.
Okay.
14 is what you needed.
What was it? Just in case it's got any bonuses?
It is. It's a wisdom saving throw.
Oh yeah, failed.
So it's now frightened of me. At the end of my next turn.
Alright. Anything else? Fuck this.
Is there a spider in our room still?
Yes, the purple one that is up on the wall.
There.
So you would
No, that
need
is it.
you would need to like kind of maneuver by both the unconscious Gildor and Pear and make your way to attack it up in the corner of the
You still play on hands.
Use it all on myself. What would it take for me to...
Does it usually end?
Mhm.
What time does it usually?
Probably about 8:30, 8:35ish.
What would it take if I were to get next to it? Could I hit it with my sword even if it's up there?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what would it take for me to get there?
Get through a bunch of people.
5, so 10, 20 feet of movement.
Oh, you have speed.
You have a firebolt? I've taken flame.
You can throw a
I can
javelin.
throw a javelin at it.
Yeah, a little more. Yeah, that'd be cool.
Alright, I'll throw it.
Throw a fucking
The paladin trying to figure out how to make it work.
I like it. Smite with ranged attacks is bullshit.
This is what I said before. If I quit,
So it's gonna hit 14 to hit.
All right, damage.
I'm gonna throw one of my like +1 jab.
+1 jab.
I have 3 of them.
I didn't do that.
Yes.
8 plus
You're good at
5,
them.
13 damage.
Oh yeah. So as when you see it and you see the center split right in half, splitting it,
Damn.
piercing it right into the wall with this spear. Spears are undamaged. So you can reclaim this. This one, it falls. You see a purple liquid kind of slosh down the wall.
Yeah, that'll be my turn.
That's the sound of the man when he died too.
Yeah, exactly. All right. So, at this point, Gildor. He's got one more. All right, Orem, on to you. Wow.
Is there only one spider left?
Yes, the one that is right in between you and life.
Okay, there's only the one left. Then, yeah. Fuck it. I'm way over there. I'm paying attention to the spider in front of me. I don't know what he's up to anymore. I'm gonna just fucking. Yeah! 6 plus 6 plus 2.
That'll hit.
Cool. He takes 7 plus 3. Nope. Yep. 10 piercing damage.
Okay.
And then any more? Do I
At
need to
this
roll any more?
at this point, it reacts back at you with a stinger attack, and it will miss. You see in reaction flurry, it pierces over its back, lashing, and it misses. Upon doing so, you see it create this yellow liquid.
Okay.
Next attack.
That was. He needs to make a DC 11 con save.
Fail.
Then he takes 5 poisoning damage. And then this is my bonus action attack if I need it to make it.
Yeah, you need to do at least 4 damage.
Alright, 15 plus a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I do a minimum.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So you crush the last spider. To your knowledge, as your tingling senses go as you are next to this bigger web, moment, feel nothing. Seems as if the rest of this room has now subsided as the end of combat. So, what do you guys do?
I'm gonna pull out a torch and burn the other spot.
Yeah, there you go.
So you just spend about, I'd say, 10 minutes just.
Okay,
I'm getting him up. I
Yeah.
just used
Your win.
wounds level 1. Shit roll. You get 3 wounds. I mean, 3 HP back at least.
All right, so you are now conscious. You
3 wounds.
feel the
Yeah!
soul essence come back to life. No air in your lungs because there are none.
Yeah.
All right, so what are the rest of you doing? Denisine's still outside the door. Is it safe? Are there no more exploding? And you see him just kind of just wipe a little off his arm.
Yeah,
What's-
spiders are gone.
What's going on in the rest of the room?
Tiefling's burning down spider webs right now. I think that's a good call.
How tall is this room?
About 10 to 11.
Then I'm just gonna go fucking. I'm gonna post up in a corner
Okay.
and just. I'm still a spider.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna wait in case anything fucking happens. If any more spiders show up, I'm gonna web them.
Okay. What the rest of you guys doing while everybody's just kind of posting up? I'd say Life, give me a perception check. Orm, give me a perception check as well as you guys are in this room.
9 plus 8. 17.
17.
16.
So as you guys kind of look around, you notice that as you just kind of peer and look, you see there is 2 chests. One in this back corner covered with some webbings, another on top of a table similar to the previous room. On top seems to be almost like a similar chest as well. And then on top of this table you see books lined on
The chest in the back corner, I gingerly opened it.
So you go over, web's now burned away, all of these gone. You reach over, you open it, unlocked. Reach in, you notice that there is about 120 gold inside. As you look and you immediately see it. You also notice that inside seems as if there's almost ledgers. People that paid possibly coin next to this amount of money, a booklet. As you look next to it, it's got a black cover. You don't see necessarily names that make sense. You see almost abbreviations, symbols, and then you see amounts, payments that have been made. As you look down it, you assimilate that there's a quantity next to the amount of money being exchanged. Something is being bought or transferred from whatever this is. You also kind of rummage around. Give me an investigation check as you look throughout the corner and through some.
Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
8.
As you look, you kind of peer through. Notice that there are many vials that have been stored here underneath, almost like a false bottom. Pull up, break a couple of them, but then you notice there's a couple still intact. You see a bunch, probably 5, have almost like a green liquid. Yeah, pull them out. Case with a cork in top, glass bottle. Green inside.
Like, pass them out and like ask if they recognize any of the rest of the party.
As you guys look around, everybody give me an intelligence check.
Want to as well?
Yeah, you can as well. See if you can figure out anything about what this could possibly be.
18.
18?
Could it be investigation? Or
No.
just straight into
Straight in.
straight into
14.
9?
14.
Anybody over 15?
Nope.
You're not sure.
You don't know shit about this.
Well, I didn't know anything being 18.
Oh, 18?
Yeah.
Yeah, you, from traveling in the forest, seeing a bunch of poisonous frogs and different things like that, you can discern this. Not sure what type or what it possibly does, but definitely poison.
What was that?
5. Oh, 120.
How many vials of poison? You said
5
5
that he was able to collect.
I hand you 3 of them.
You handed 3. Dang, oh shit.
As you say that, he's passes them off.
They've given me 3. I'm gonna make so many poison arrows with this.
What are the rest of you guys doing? You
Plague
notice
disease.
that there is.
What's it? 3 poison vials or whatever?
Sure.
I want to look if any of these books have anything to do with these blood traps.
Okay, give me an investigation check, followed by an intelligence check.
Garbage. Somebody should open that other chest.
That's garbage. Not me. Spider. 13 and 11.
Motherfucker, you can lift
Not
it, you
11.
claws.
Open that chest.
13.
Okay,
You
so
13.
I get to like, why do I
Alright.
always open the bullshit?
as you look, you notice that you see that there are not only books of some sort of magic, since new magic has been encased within a small crystal. Very obvious right away that whatever this is notes, books that have been wrote by what looks like Cassandra herself, studies that have been done, and over time, some sort of small transportable device been manufactured to essentially traverse this element around. Whatever it is, holds within this. You've seen now in this one that he has opened, as well as the one in the previous room, whatever this container is, though small, holds something very powerful. Very small indeed, but though within this gives off some sort of weakening, constantly perpetuates siphoning power from draining the life force, eating around it. Anything that it can. As you flip through a couple more pages, realize that there have been different studies conducted with students, professors, in Hexwell and not within Hexwell. Certain sacrificial studies done by religious groups, trying to figure out and ascertain exactly how to make this crystal manifest the weakening power in this like almost curse-like entity to encapsulate it into this capsule. Small enough to be portable. By this book, you see that she has, by some means, perfected it. Now you can almost ascertain that all these little cartridges that you're seeing are basically portable devices of some sort, so that you, life yourself, has felt being. As you kind of look at it, read, you kind of ascertain that it might have to do with even some of the abomination, as the beginning around for time, you see, even has to deal with death. There's studies that were done that have to do with transitioning the body from state to normal state. Or enough power was
we seen these capsules? Or just diagrams?
You have only seen what looks to be like, you've seen what it holds. Just see about 15 to 20 in this room. Here about another 5 to
So
10.
we've seen the completed thing.
No, you have seen the holder of whatever. You don't know what it holds. You see reference in these books of something that it does hold, but you don't see the completed form of it.
We've seen a Pokeball, but not the Pokemon in it.
Interesting analogy.
So the books he looking at the one that was in the chest I opened?
No,
Or is that
this is
the
on this.
table?
This is on this table right over here.
So there's a second chest.
He's like, see you.
I'm gonna open it.
After, I'm just gonna go into this corner, sit down, and start smoking my pipe.
and
And try to get a short rest while everybody's escaping from crowd out.
With a giant spider in one corner, fucking a smoking skeleton.
Yeah.
A skeleton with no lungs popping on a fucking pipe.
Yeah, no, just everyone's going like, yeah, that's fine. Everyone's
Alright,
get
so
a
what
corner.
are
I'll go open the fucking dangerous box.
doing?
Most of it to go short rest and just drink my flask.
You guys are over here,
Take
kind
a short
of
rest.
up against the wall, gathering yourselves.
I will drop the spider.
Drop the spider form.
I'm gonna go
That's
up to
a form
that
spider.
pillar
Mm-hmm.
and just sit down against it.
Right.
I'm gonna start casting prayer of healing.
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll be the one to go open up possibly the dangerous box. Yay!
Alright, so you slowly make your way, and at this point, Dennis Dean is still
Oh.
standing in the middle room.
I'm not a spider now. Fucking mage hand.
He's. I'm going to wait out here just to make sure that this door that you speak of has no more flames or spiders that will trap you. You make your way up to the chest. Give me an investigation check. 11. So, you realize as you sift and sift through after you open this chest, happens. Papers. Lots of papers. As you kind of dig through for a moment, you notice that this is what looks to be a record of something. Give me an intelligence check.
16.
You notice the name Eldris Agnos is on this. You see many other possible students or professors that are on this list. As you start reading through, you notice that some names are crossed out. You see next to some other names. Teldris is not. Many other of these names, as you go through, you see some are almost circled. Eldris is one of them. Notice that as you read through a bunch of these names, it seems as if it's almost been a catalog of people possibly Cassandra has worked with or possibly almost forcibly enslaved to her. Notice that there is payment to some, but very little. And many of them have not been paid. As you sift through the rest of this, give me one more investigation check at disadvantage, because you failed the first one.
Same thing twice.
10.
Well, it's good enough to at least find a map. Notice that there's a map of forest. That's all you can ascertain. Notice at the bottom there's markings, but at a quick glance, you're not quite sure. You're going to need a little bit more time or someone who's a little bit more privy to this. Now, with pretty much the entirety of this room gone through, what do you guys wish to do? You guys all just kind of huddling up in this room?
Just trying to like short rest.
Everybody's like, I need
I
HP!
fucking told you
Yeah.
guys. I literally started with, we're gonna take a nap after this. Do we want a short rest or?
I mean, I can get a full.
I have 3
I can
health.
get everything full back with.
I also get my level 2 spell slot back.
I mean, nobody lives in this mansion, so we could try and sleep for the night because it is the middle of the night. No guard.
Jake looks at me.
Oh yeah,
Okay with that.
you're not a big fan of sleeping, or
No, I said I would be okay with that.
oh, I mean, okay, yeah, but you have nightmares, so I don't know.
I need this.
I'd have to sleep.
I don't need a.
But if we short rest, I don't need to sleep.
I mean, that's true. I mean, so short rest. Short resting.
All right, so everybody's short resting. So you guys,
After 10 minutes, everybody
give me stealth checks, everybody.
Health check.
Everybody except Gilmore gets 10 health.
Why except
He's
Gilmore?
undead.
Because he's undead.
He's undead. Here, wait, can I try yours?
Oh, we're okay.
Yeah, I'm being that guy.
8.
Okay. How does he restore health then?
He can, just not from certain
Not
spells.
from my spell.
Oh.
Clerics and paladins can't heal undead.
Oh.
10 HP,
okay.
10 HP, 10 HP.
Stealth checks?
18.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
8.
Wait.
Crap.
Garbage.
Not great.
24.
12.
8.
Yeah, I just need to know what you rolled. I need to know how many are under 15. Kill 4. So you're the only stealthy one.
Makes sense, honestly.
Did you
But
roll at disadvantage?
oh, we only
Oh yeah, he's just like, get out of here. He's like, I've been doing it all night.
Right here.
Jake is
Is
the
in
air
my
helping.
toes.
I turned on the air.
That's
Is it
first.
better in
I'm
here?
in. It feels good. I feel it.
Way better.
What are we talking about?
The air.
Yeah,
It feels good, yeah.
So you guys take your 10-minute rest, not very stealthily though. You kind of feel your bow clang against the wall a little bit, and as you throw your sack down and you drink your health potions, you heal up, but what do you do?
Oh. What am I doing? Idiot.
I mean, I guess we can perceive anything if we hear anything.
Sure.
I mean,
And you know what, Jake?
yeah.
I'll give you an inspiration because you've played your character pretty well so far. So you can have a point of inspiration. That's advantage on literally anything.
Yeah, you one check, yeah.
I don't want to do it.
You can use hit dice right now.
Oh,
Yes.
here's shit.
You can.
Here's what you roll.
6.
So
2.
you don't really hear much, but in your 10 minutes,
Yes.
you do hear
Con
what sounds like from this area small, light tones of a deep voice. You're not quite sure, but you hear the monotone of like that, a deep thrum from a deep voice.
Did you hear that?
Give me a perception check. Do you hear that? You do.
Oh yeah,
23.
I definitely hear it.
You do.
Oh.
You don't.
15.
You do.
I'm
So everybody but Orem kind of hears for a moment. You guys all kind of look around at each other. You hear maybe in the 10 minutes, 3 or 4. They subside. There's gaps, and then after a moment, gaps. You guys take your rest. Denistine comes back into the after being in the main chamber. Main door has closed. Turned around and I noticed that there was a large flaming incantation glyph on the doors. Became extremely hot in that room. But I noticed that the large steel door lock started turning. Came in here, I did not know what it was. They use some help if anyone is skilled in Arcana.
I gotcha.
I'm proficient in that.
Short rest,
I
you can
am
use
a
hit
little-
dice.
Yes, you
Correct.
can if you wish.
That's the entire reason we did it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jake's like,
I look
please.
at me.
I want to go look
You
at
can use as many
fire.
as you want.
Oh, fuck,
you
I need
only
to.
get half
Yeah,
of
so
your
fire.
Using
half of your expended per back.
Okay,
or half
so
of your total back every long rest.
what was the
I don't
question?
remember. I have to look. Hit dice. How many you get back? I don't remember if it's half your hit dice that you've
You
expended.
can
to get
expend
back.
however many you want.
I know, but on long rest, how many do you get back? Is it half that
However,
you've expended, or
I
half
think
of
it's
your total?
what. I think it's half of what you've expended.
I think so too. Something like that.
I'll look it up. We'll look it up.
Yeah.
I think I used 2 before, so I should
Yeah.
have.
Okay, so Gildor and Life, you guys, as everybody kind of slowly follows behind, you guys make your way to the main corridor. As you guys do
He
so,
needs his pipe to think. Okay.
you see the main doors that you have originally walked down have now closed. There's no handle. There's just a large glyph of what looks like almost like almost like a diamond shaped, like a sphere that's tight in the middle.
So diamond sphere in the middle.
And the sphere in the middle is like a slit that looks like a bright eye. All of it is illuminated
Guys,
in
it's
an
Sauron.
enormous bright flame on the wall.
Give him the one gem.
As you see this, it's almost as if the wall has like merged itself together, forming. You now see this steel door in front of you. The door itself seems unaffected, but the handle and the lock hot, melting. As you stand here for a moment, you see the lock melt completely off and fall. You see the handle, after a few moments, melting as well. It completely falls down. It evaporates in like a lava pool just dripping. And then you see the rest of the steel door start becoming warm in a reddish tone. Denison looks at the rest of you all. He points at it. What is happening?
Like, what are we supposed to know?
Now,
you know?
as you both walk forward, give me Arcana checks.
16.
Now, do any of you guys have anything in your backgrounds or any knowledge of the elemental planes of fire?
I do.
Okay.
Nope.
Okay, so what is your roll?
I'm at
I speak
21.
16. I speak primordial, which is entirely elemental. The
Give me
language of
an
elementals.
intelligence.
Oh, yeah.
Give me
I
give me an
remember
intelligence
too.
check.
Huh?
Give me an intelligence check.
Okay.
Does knowing primordial help at all?
It does.
Fire.
Yeah, I had 16 and I have knowledge of primordial, the language.
Fucking 12.
I'm a fire dragon.
You. God, that's.
I'm at
think.
21.
You notice that the glyph that has sealed this door
Mhm.
is of a very, very old, possibly spoken deity. Not quite sure, but you know that the symbol seen in studies at Hexel. Magic incantations, both you and Gildor, throughout most of your studies. You didn't catch most of it, but through some of your learnings, you briefly remember some sort of fiery eye. Remembering it kind of nostalgically takes you back, and you're not quite sure, but you remember that it does have to do with some sort of. Not quite sure how powerful, but something. Now, both of you, as you look at this door, you see that this magic, whatever is emitting through this, is not quite anything like you've seen. But you know that it is something that is emitting such heat and such radiant that it can't be done by possibly touch. That this spell has to be emitting from a greater source, possibly within the chamber. as you guys sit here.
Anybody got any idea?
The door is just kind of slowly
Knowledge
melting.
in this?
I would say if you guys wait long enough, there's a good chance this door might entirely just melt away.
I mean, that's my suggestion.
I'm down with just waiting.
Yeah, I'm still gonna wait.
Long rest.
That goes wait at the door.
Short
So
I mean, we're
like,
1/8 of the way there.
What do you
Okay, so you
About 6 hours at least for a long.
So you guys-
6 hours of like sleep or whatever.
you guys make your way back
and then
around.
2 hours of light activity. Reading a book.
Now, as you guys are kind of staring and looking at this door, you position yourself kind of on the side here. It's going to make your way up and around. You stare and look at this door, you wait. About a solid 15-20 minutes go by, and you see most of this door start melting. As you guys look, you see just inside a soft, like orangish yellow hum of light emitting from the ground and from the right and the left. Everybody give me a perception check.
All my good rolls were
18.
shit.
22? Ooh. Alright, what everybody else roll? Anybody above a 19?
Nope. 18.
Alright, so life as you look in, you notice barely. Do you have dark vision?
yes.
As you look, you see just beyond figure a bright light emitting from the bottom of the floor. Then see a creature or some sort of humanoid that's back turned to you in dark black robes with an almost like purple cape with an armored shoulder guard standing. You can tell with black, jet black hair. Almost brightish, circlish portal emits in front of whatever this being is. You see an individual. What was your perception? Anyone?
2.
You notice that whatever individual is in front of this portal is speaking, conversing with whatever entity or humanoid or creature you see off in this portal. Very small. Give me one more perception check at advantage here.
Just 10.
Yeah, just 10. As you look, you notice colors. Not quite sure, but you see almost like a yellowish gold, bluish teal, embroidered with a slight orange. And then in a moment, you see on front of what you can barely tell is a chest guard, a large R, embroidered on front. You see the figure that is in front of the portal turn, portal evaporates from thin air. The ground starts emitting a large heat. It starts pulsating above the ground. You see the light brighten from left and right, and now you can see a female standing with her back towards you. As she sees the door, she looks over her shoulder. You can see her turn. Body language changes, noticing now someone is looking at her. You hear her very briefly and quietly under her breath. So, you have come, finally. You. She finally turns, and now looking, you can see Cassandra Volt in her entirety. Her tongue slightly snipped at the end, and then it transformed back, what you can tell to be a mostly human tongue.
Bitch a snake.
You, I thought, were dealt with. At this point, you see the fire from the ground swirl in some sort of manner, and a light from the left and right emit in this bright, huge flame. You now see Cassandra, her eyes alight with this orangish red hue, purple in armor in her robe, beneath her. I'm tired having to run, dodge from you. It's time. I need you to give me a wisdom saving. Oh. Yep.
Left.
You all see as you notice this figure. You don't hear anything. You see this. As the bright lights open up and emit
This bitch had all the braziers.
a bright.
That's the only takeaway I was like, she
You
had
see her standing.
Seth, you know you get you're a cleric, right?
Yeah.
It was your first level cleric, or was it your first level warlock?
Cleric.
Then you would have proficiency in wisdom saves, so you get a +3. Is your wisdom 18?
Yeah.
Then it would be whatever you roll +7.
Oh.
So 14 instead of 11.
Close.
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 Close. Almost mattered.
Yeah.
You notice that as the door melts, is no longer. No
Almost
longer
like the whole
here.
fucking cave.
It's melted to the ground.
Yeah, literally.
And we
You
all died.
notice
We had move on the next cave, man.
As you sit, you see him start
Kill my mom.
walking forward. You see as he makes his way about 15 to 20 feet inside the room. Nothing happens, nothing is said. He just starts making his way, walking towards Cassandra. As you see her turn, her eyes blazing with this bright red and orange flare. The rest of you turning in, and you all make wisdom saving.
Is this a charm?
Yes.
Joining me again, or
You're done.
gotta make sure.
Yep, you're good.
Shit.
Oh!
I went on a journey.
I got advantage.
Just roll
in
that,
terms of
yeah.
27.
27?
Fucking trash.
I got Faye and sister, so I'm at advantages against charms.
Good job.
Hey, there you go, though.
I have that too.
But you're at disadvantage, so you just roll one.
Not
Hey,
Oh, it's a
fuck.
saving throw.
Save.
You're
So
right.
You're not.
So you're good. You're good. You're right. You're right.
So what did you say? What was it again? Wisdom. You said
Wisdom saving throw.
I got any advantage? No, wow. Holy shit! It was a 4, and then it was like, all right, let's get the second one. It's a 5. 5
4,
plus 6.
You're good.
That's a 6.
No, 10.
Even with advantage, I got fucked.
You and you, both of you, as you look within, you see Orm. He starts making his way into the room as he makes his way 20 feet. You then see, what'd you roll?
6.
You as well start making your way
Even with advantage.
into. You see.
Am I thinking anything particular?
Nope. You see your eyes both blaze with a reddish orange hue. The rest of you just see these 3 individuals. Denistine turns. What the fuck is happening? Their eyes are glowing. He gets his staff
I'm
next
gonna
to
turn
him.
to him and say, this happened once before. They're bewitched.
He turns and he looks back. We can't run. Break them. How do we?
We fight.
Beating our asses.
He grips, and you see now this small halfling, ripped and shredded, white knuckle his staff.
I didn't even realize he was a halfling.
No, I forgot he was a half.
Yeah, he's an elder halfling who's shredded.
I
Yeah.
forgot he was an athlete.
You said the floor in there is like embered.
From this, you see now as the floor is open, you see this like ritual in flames on the ground, emitting about a foot to 2 up, just burning, illuminating most of the room, and she's just standing amongst it.
Not the first. Go ahead.
Go for it, dog. I'm gonna reach into my bag and take the crystal out.
Oh, no.
Shit. Okay.
I'm gonna charge at her.
And I'm gonna eat it.
Delicious.
Dragon
This
Ball.
ritual, whatever this ritual ring is, I'm
Mhm.
gonna run up to the ring and just like smash the gem like down
Down
into
into
the
it.
ground. Like,
Okay.
I'm gonna take this crystal.
So, as you see your party members start making their way towards her. She seems to be muttering something. You can't hear it under her breath. And as these individuals are walking towards, you start making your way towards. Give me an athletics check or acrobatics, up to you.
I'm using inspiration.
There it is. Hey.
You are.
Yeah.
You got flat too, just like
13.
13. Okay, so you do manage to push your way through these two. As they are walking, you manage to pile over both of them. Cassandra, she sees you making her way towards her. I need you to give me a strength saving throw as you start making your way. You feel this force. Is it? Ooh. You see her as she murmurs this. She stops, her eyes blaze white. She puts up her hand and she murmurs some sort of incantation. As you do so, you leap forward, you pull the gem out. As you do so, you put it above your head. She puts her hand up. She goes to stop you. You feel this wave of energy pulsate over your body, but it doesn't stop you. You pulse through. You feel a blaze of heat wake upon your scales. You see your scales for a moment turn from a golden to a bright red and then back to gold. And as you do so, you take the gem and you plant it down into the bottom of the flames. As it does so, you see the flames turn from a yellowish orangish tint. The entirety of the flames in almost like a wicking pattern flame around, and even the braziers right and left illuminate bright. You see this crystal now slammed. Give me a strength check. See how hard you literally crush this into the ground. Now, so you are barely able to slam it in. You bring it in about an inch or two into the ground, breaking into the cobblestone. As you do so, you see it crack slightly. As it does, you see your hands emit and it starts breathing up your arms. You see your scales this time all the way to your shoulders. And then it doesn't subside. As you hold onto this gem, you see Cassandra turn and look down at you. You have brought. I've been looking for. She puts out her hand, and as she does so, you see the gem from the ground as this great force that waved over you now sucks the gem from the ground, and you see it siphon up into her palm. As she grabs onto it, you see her veins start crusting over. The orange and this red, tinted with a purple hue, just pulsate up into her. And in a moment, her skin flesh, seeing ripples, skin, ripping out her flesh, and you see this transformation.
into the dragon now.
So it's slamming the gem into the ground.
Made it strong.
I can't
The
tell
fire's
you.
red.
I can't really tell you. It did something. You just don't know what. You have no.
Two points of exhaustion. Boy, that'd be
You're unsure. Some effect has taken place. You're just not quite sure what. And as you look upon this, you see her now take this gem from what was lodged with the ground, and her now starting to change. You see your tongue from humanoid back to snake tongue. You see your ears and her skull kind of transforming into what you now know, almost dragon. You see her entire body go from this jet black hair and then all scales form. Giant red of a woman turns into dragon with soft purple hue. As she turns and looks, oh, the Great One. As you are now on your knees before this huge circle, know that it is an eye. You look upon it, you hear this echoing side. feel this transverse through your mind and throughout your body. The rest of you, give me wisdom saving throws as this voice once more. You all shall kneel.
13.
28.
Hey,
Nat 20 also.
Ooh, 26.
are you kidding me? So both of you, nat 20. Okay.
And a 26.
26?
Oh, I thought. You need me to do it too? I didn't think I had a choice.
13.
You said wisdom?
We are back to kid.
Saving throw, right? Okay, 18.
Okay, so only you notice, as well as you, for a moment, as you are walking forward, you feel almost like a change in your mindset. Red and the orange in your eyes for a moment. You see yourself walking forward, you see your shield and your club in hand. You're not where you once saw yourself moments ago. And as you walk forward, you feel this overcoming like surge of unable to control your body. You rear back and you go to pull a spell or some sort of incantation, but you are able to hold it back, barely. You, on the other hand, as you are able to feel this wave over you, you also notice that not only are you able to subside the quelling feeling of whatever this charm or thing may be, but you're able to also notice that this spell, this intimidation that has been done to you, you felt a lesser being when you kind of have been around this gem, and you realize that whatever is inside of this is definitely, I'd say, not from this plane. Dealing with certain magics from Hexwell schools and some of the experiments you've done, this is definitely beyond this plane. Whatever this force is, it's not from here. Feel it, and you can just tell it's not from this material plane. As the rest of you look around, you're the only one that failed. You feel for a moment this mind-washing effect. Notice your legs give out. Fall down and you put your bow to the side, and as you are walking up, you immediately take a kneel down and you become prone. Take no actions, listen to the voice that is inside your head. As this all happens, you see Cassandra turn. She looks at the rest of you. It is time to really see the Fire Lord has given me power. You see flames emit from both her fists. That's where we're gonna end today. So, we'll pick up next week. You are prone and unable to control. You, as well as Orem, are all under this mind effect. You, though, passed one save. The rest of you, though, we'll pick up here next week with the door closed with some sort of glyph blocking it behind you, with Cassandra glowing with this bright red flame. Yeehaw.
Okay, this is what seriously went through my mind when his ass said, I'm pushing through them.